let's be friends. You only need what's best for you and not them. Don't pretend. Now I don't wanna lose sleep, thinking about everything we could be. Let's just see what comes to be. She said we're all made in Hollywood, fake loving and hating on silver screens, believing everything we come to see. Go outside, it feels so good. We're loving and hating and making scenes. Now we just see everything we believe. We just see everything. Just see everything we believe. We just see everything we believe. We just see everything. We just see everything we believe. We just see everything. You seem so rehearsed, but do you really care? I always feel like you're never aware. You're a part of me, but we're so apart. Where is your heart? Now I don't wanna lose sleep, thinking about everything we could be. Let's just see what comes to be. She said we're all made in Hollywood, fake loving and hating on silver screens, believing everything we come to see. Go outside, it feels so good. We're loving and hating and making scenes. Now we just see everything we believe. We just see everything. We just see everything. We just see everything. We just see everything. We just see everything.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are having a great time. My name is Maurice Kaidos, and you are now watching the second week of the Mobile Legends Arena tournament organized by GamelinG. So right now we got a couple of matches going on. This entire tournament is going to take place from 12 noon, which is right now, all the way to 3 p.m. So if you're actually here just in time, I think you're in for a wonderful event. I have the option to actually share this with you guys as well. Right now I'm still in the midst of actually trying to get the stream over to the GamelinG page. As we do so, just give me a moment. So as it stands right now, folks, we got a couple of matches going on. As you can see on the screen, those are the matches going on with the various teams against each other. And this is going to be a best of one match. So that means whoever wins in that one round is going to move on to the next round. In this case, we will not be seeing any final matches as far as I know. But I think all this will actually merge, change as it goes along. Give me a moment, guys. I'm still trying to get this page over to GamelinG, but so right now I just got invited into one of their matches over there, because we're gonna move it over to their casting group right there. Why can I not move to the referee slot? There we go. There's definitely some delays over there. Alright. Give me a moment, folks. I think just need to get some settings done. Oh dear. There we go. Success. Alright, so I think I managed to enable the cross posting, so that should be dealt with. Excellent, excellent. I was a bit nervous over there, but nonetheless, we managed to deal with this problem, so that's the important thing. And I'm also gonna check with the team themselves. They seem to be doing fine, so you know what? I'm gonna switch it over to that screen right now. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The first team that we're already having right down to the to the line is gonna be Team Adios Finale Amigos versus K-Sir. I hope I'm pronounced those words right, but nonetheless, here we go. And we're already going to our first match already. Here comes the first matching, the first pairing itself. Of course, with any drafting of competitive matches 5v5, you always start with 2 bands followed by 2 to 3 character selections and then followed by a final band. So the total there will be 6 character bands in this tournament.
Your team is banning.
Let me adjust the volume a bit so that it doesn't get too loud for you guys. Your team is... So, alright, so we can definitely see some of your classic meta bands. Valor, a very good choice to edge band. He has been known to be an excruciating pain when you are fighting against him. And I personally have my personal, experiences dealing with that. Not exactly the most fun thing, but if you do have a Valor on your team, oof, things could turn for a really, really good time.
Your team is banning.
So far, Harith also yet another classic choice in the banning process. Although, and also Xborg as well. But it's also very interesting to see them banning Grok. I would actually, I was kind of half expecting them to, ban out probably Esmeralda. But nonetheless, they went with the classic first pick of Marksman, Kimi, for the blue team themselves. Which, by the way, we just need to make sure that they have already decided their choice. Oh, they're going with Joe and Minotaur. Minotaur is definitely a bit of a safe choice when it comes to having a bit of support, a bit of a tank, mainly tank, and then towards some support route. But Minotaur has always been widely regarded as a decent tank alternative if there isn't really much of other choices over there. And hello there, MZ. Welcome to the stream itself. We are now having a tournament organized by GamelinG for their Mobile Legends Arena series. So Gusion has been selected for their part itself, as you can see right out of here. And the Assassin and the Mage, classic choice. Oh, Carry is also a nice alternative, considering the fact that Kimi has been taken up by Team Blue. So Carry is definitely also a nice choice to go for as well. But if anything right now, Team Red has to consider what are their mage options. Valor is out of the count. They could consider going for Esmeralda. Same thing going with Team Blue and themselves. And it'd be very interesting seeing what C options they go for. And Lunox is the 5th character to be banned out of the round, followed by... I've always had trouble trying to announce it, to probably read his name. Minisithar. I hope I said that right. Let me also try to see if the stream is going. Yep, there's a live going on right now. Excellent. So, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are watching via GamelinG's Facebook page, I'm also monitoring your stream chat as well. So if you guys want to share your thoughts and feedback over there, by all means, go ahead and I'll do my best to try to respond to you, okay? Alright, so Kaja's been taken, and Bane, that is a very interesting choice. Bane usually hasn't really been seen much of a presence in the competitive scene, but regardless of that, Bane has always been quite a how should I, underappreciated character, underappreciated hero, and a decent pusher, if you will. But in any cases, Team Blue seem to be lacking a bit of a mage quality in there. So that means it's pretty much down to Gushin trying to pull that weight. Whereas Team Red, as I expected, actually went with the Esmeralda route, followed by Alduos to try to provide that extra push over there. So they got two fighters that actually try to take that route. So very interesting to see how things will go between these two teams. So without further ado, match is about to start. And in case you guys aren't aware, this is an online tournament. It's gonna last until 3 p.m. or as much time or as little time as needed, depending on how fast the matches goes. All these matches is gonna be the best of one. So whichever team succeeds or wins in this respective match moves on to the next stage. At the same time, I also want to apologize to you that if you happen to hear any noises in the background, in my background, because turns out there's a lot of construction going on right now. So, and as well as some kind of like music going on outside my room too, which unfortunately all happened today. So that's unfortunately beyond my control. But nonetheless, you can see that then splitting up into your classic 2-2-1 slot, 2-2-1 format in the top lane already. They are pretty much sizing each one of them up, and they seem to be experiencing some ping issue over there. But if we just move right down to here to check if there's any engagements going on, not so far, but already they are retreating back, trying to clear as much of the front, much of the creeps as much as possible, and then juggling it to try to avoid any unnecessary fights. But Alduos might be being chased over there, just barely escaping it, but nothing detrimental to both sides at the moment. Hey Kimo, God, how's it going? Welcome to the stream itself. But already it seems like our fight was about to begin. Kaja might be in a bit of a trouble, being chased by both Minotaur and Esmeralda. Esmeralda is charging up skills. So far, engagements are pretty short-lived. They're trying to dive the tower for some reason. Kaja trying to take that risky route over there, but not much of a taker so far. And if we go back up to check on Bane themselves, Bane is staying put. Not exactly sure. I suspect that they might be experiencing a bit of a ping issue right now. Bitmap quickly getting back. It might just be a ploy to try to trick them into the range of the turret itself, but whether or not that is the case, that unfortunately did not work out as well as one might have hoped. And Kimono, yes, this is the first battle of the tournament so far. The first kill, both teams has now gotten their first kill. Let's check on Esmeralda. Esmeralda trying to take out who might that character be. Oh, Carrie was the last one to go down for the count itself. Team 2 taking 1 kill lead against Team Red. If anything, in my personal experiences, Esmeralda can be a terrifying force to deal with, especially if your team is all bunched up together. So when she just lands the ultimate on there and freezes and just stuns everyone in that circle, as it is being demonstrated right now, Gushin is the one to go down at the first ganking right there. Who will take the second target? There we go, with Kafra joining in the grave with his Gushin friend. Which, just as I was explaining and like describing the terror of Esmeralda, this game, this tournament, clearly demonstrates that fact to everyone else. With that said, let's take a look at Minotaur right there. Wonder what he's up to. So far pretty quiet, but I think over them they're trying to grab the crab for some much needed extra gold right there. Gushin takes that, and now they're going for the turtle, hoping that they can take it quickly enough without Team Red noticing about it. And I think Gushin is trying to perhaps get some attention, but no, they decide to let it go. Is Esmeralda trying to engage them? They were for a moment ago, but if we take a look back at Cho, a fight probably was about to start. They're sizing each one another, deciding when would be the right time to probably jump into the fray. Still a bit too early to tell, but if you take a look at that. And Alduos is down for the count itself. Joe jumps in, but makes a miscalculated move. Kafra tries to take vengeance about it, but so deep behind enemy lines is really dangerous for both of them, for both teams itself. But nonetheless, Team Blue takes the first tower down. And already on close to the 5th minute mark, we got some really like tight, very close quarter fighting, but very minimal deaths so far as well from both teams. They are really working hard in trying to get that jungling going on, to get that money in, so that they can quickly get their crucial items to build up their extra firepower. And Gary is being forced into the situation, being taken out both Kimmy and Bane. That was most unfortunate. If you take a look back at Minotaur itself, something might be going on. So far, not so much. But, however, it seems that Kufra has teleported over to his fellow teammates. And a much needed support over there. The ability to roam effectively can be the big difference between victory and defeat. I know there are a lot of things that could actually mean victory and defeat itself, but when you are also providing supporting help and being able to get to your teammates quickly, that could be very helpful. Let's go back and take a look at Kimi itself. So far, I think it looks like they're about to take down the second tower, which they did. That push is continuing on strong. While Team Red, as you can see, for both Carry and Cho, they are trying to, be sneaky about it and try to take on their first tower. But however, they've gotten intercepted. Kufra got stuck in the mix right there. Bane trying to help them out, but he's being overwhelmed by 3 heroes from the Team Red. Kufra trying to do all he can to try to get out of there. Esmeralda being really gutsy about it, but not much dedication so far. So with that said, let's take a look back at Alduos. What is Alduos up to? Clearing up the lane, it would seem, but then Bane seems to be... Oh no, if we actually look at the bottom there, I think Cho is trying to get away from both Kufra and Kafra. And unfortunately, that seems to be the case. There he goes down. Let's try to focus on Bane for the moment. And immediately, as soon as that happens, they start to take on the turtle, while some manner of... Well, no matter how small the advantage is, they're definitely trying to do whatever they can to take the extra benefit, and they most certainly did. Minotaur sizing up the other team, eyeing them out. Esmeralda notices that and prepares the charge, prepares her skills in preparation. But so far, they're already jumping in right into the fray, taking 2 of them down in the same time itself. Minotaur completely helpless, watching 2 of his teammates go down without much of a resistance right there. Very well played. Esmeralda keeping it quiet, trying to take the jungle down, but unfortunately the effect got stolen by Kafra. If we look back over there, Minotaur is trying to hug that tower, trying to retain as much of his sanity as much as possible. But Kufra refuses to let him go. Barely manages to get away thanks to his meaty health. As we can see over here, Bane doing what he can. Doing what he does, using his ultimate of sharks right there. Can anyone say Jaws though? With that said, there we go with a killing spree for Kufra. That is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check back on Kimi itself. Kimi doing his thing, while Bane and Kufra is doing an incredible job just pushing the waves forward. There doesn't seem to be any form of like stop to the momentum that Team Blue is bringing to the table right now. If anything, this could be the time where victory is very close at hand and very close to the 10-minute mark. There he goes with the last line defense of the tower itself. With yet another double kill. Chills goes down for the count. Esmeralda as well. And Minotaur with a triple death right there. The core is taking massive damage, and I think the end is at hand. Ladies and gentlemen, the first round is finished. Victory, and the first one goes to Team Blue. That is an incredible progress right there, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, this is incredible. Let's give them all a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them all a thumbs up. There we go. Let's go back to this, and that was really fast. Within 10 minutes itself, the first match was concluded, and we will now just see, you know, just to check that the scores be updated soon. While I'm also checking with the organizers on what is going on next. So far, it would seem that right now I just need to wait for them to invite me for the next match as the spectator, or in the game they call it as referee. But I hope that match was quite exciting. That was pretty impressive. Like, everything moved on well, but if anything, it just seems that Team Blue was on their A game and just completely, just with that momentum, just kept pushing and pushing, and they were just attacking on all three lanes. The incredible amount of pressure just keeps causing Team Ray to just keep losing their towers, ultimately leading to a very swift middle lane pierce through that giant gate right there and taking out the core at the same time. That was insane. So while we're at it, let me just see if I can get in touch with the organizer to see how it goes. Alright, it seems that I just need a bit of a time to try to get that logo in, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a moment. So by the way, ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having fun. This is a pretty calm and quiet Saturday morning. But unfortunately, I can't really say the same for myself, considering the fact that there's construction happening right outside my house right now. So, which fortunately, they had a bit of a break at the moment, so that's good. Let me just shrink that down a bit and put it right here. Excellent. And over here, let me put it at the bottom right corner. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a moment. Would be this guy. There we go. Gorgeous. Gorgeous there. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, let me just check. I'm now also communicating with the competitive teams right now via the power of Discord. You guys can check out this GamelinG's Discord channel as well as my Discord channel as well if you guys are interested. I would also be planning on streaming later tonight, playing some nice nice ranked Mobile Legends games as well. So if you guys want to help me out with hashtag Road to Legend, by all means, carry me. But right now the focus is now on the teams. That's all that matters right now. I'm gonna see if I can refresh that and see if the scores probably has been updated. Okay, I think that the first match was actually between Exodia and Anarchy. I was probably mistaken, but let me just check on this. So who is gonna be next though? Let's see. Still waiting for the other teams to actually invite me. Have they sent me an invitation yet? Alright, so they're asking for my ID number. There we go. Just waiting for them to send me a friend invite so that they will be able to invite me into their matches and thus allowing me to join the match. Although I'm not sure why the music stopped. Is it working now? Still no music. Well, it's okay. I got my radio to keep you guys entertained. Let me just turn that right on like so. There, hey, how's it going, Sugo V1? How's it going? AFK rank? Whatever that means. So right now, just communicating with the organizers as we speak. Still waiting for the invitation to those teams. Apologies for the keyboard tapping, but right now there's a lot of multitasking around to ensure that the information is properly disseminated. But I think I just saw some news that possibly that the next match has already started without me in it. Oh no, wait! Someone just accepted me. It's called Ace. That's a long name, Ace. You got a really long one. Oh, and I think, is this another... Oh, no, I think I just got into one. Let's switch the screen over to you right there. Someone else has also invited me as well, by the name of Nani! Let me just say this here. Howdy, folks. Oh, and the music has just returned. Let me just pause that. There we go. And someone just invited me again. These are the likely to be the various team leaders getting me into the fray itself. Hey there, LA, how's it going? Welcome to the stream itself. I hope that you're enjoying yourself. My name is Uncle Morris, in case that you haven't been here before. I'm now actually commenting a live tournament going on, which is organized by GamelinG. It is a tournament series called Dauntless Arena. So right now I'm just checking. Alright, so looks like it's gonna be the match between RB Legend Squad and Association, I would believe, according to the listing I have over here. And I'll say, thank you. Smiley face. Always be kind. Sand. That's how I do things here. Any more other invites? No. This seems to be okay. Oh, sorry. Let me just go back here. Otherwise, I would have accidentally. So right now, we're just waiting for the teams to get into the program. Gonna see how things goes. Which, by the way, this show is brought to you by water. Make sure to keep yourself hydrated. And while we're still waiting, let's switch it over to this screen itself, so you can see more in my face. Yep. Alright. There we go. I'm just telling the the team players to also keep themselves hydrated too. Alright, so anyways, ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned before, the next match is going to be between RB Legends and Association. Again, I hope I got that right. Otherwise, it'll be quite embarrassing. Alright, but it looks like the team is about to be matched up soon. So, at the very least, now I can clarify that the blue team is going to be RB Legends. The red team is going to be Association. So, that much we can confirm. Let's put it right down on paper right there. I think I got a private message of sorts. Let me check. I did. Can we spectate? I don't know. Please check with the organizer. One of the players from the other team is asking whether they can spectate. I personally don't see a problem, but since I'm not the one organizing and structuring the tournaments, it is only right for them to actually get in touch with the organizers to see whether or not this may be an issue. Because sometimes when you want to watch the other teams, they may say, oh, no, we're not gonna show it because, you know, we're gonna keep it, you know, private and all that stuff. But let's see how these guys let's see what the organizers say about this, and then we shall see. Okay. Let's see. So I'm just gonna share my stream with one of the competitors right there. There we go. Looks like he has an oopsie, didn't mean that. But looks like I got another private message again. No problemo. Boop. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're still waiting for, I think, one more player, or rather two more players this time. Not sure what is going on. They're saying, stay calm. Yes, please do stay calm, guys. They're still waiting to fill up the two more members for Team Association. So at least RB Legends is already full. They are ready up and ready to rock and or roll. Which, by the way, I might as well take this chance to, hashtag shameless self-promote. My name is Morris. This is my humble channel. I am also known as Uncle Morris. And if you guys are here to watch some Mobile Legends tournament action, you are in the right place. So if you guys ever want to take part in this tournaments, I believe you can actually register for it via the GamelinG.net website. I believe it's also in my my stream description, so you guys can go and check it out. At the same time, don't be shy to jump into the stream itself, into the chats, and just communicate, just living things up a bit, chatting with one another and all that stuff. I think this things could go pretty good. I'm gonna refresh this page to see if the scores has been updated, and I believe it has. Exodia takes the first win of the day against Anarchy Gaming. Alright, looks like the rest of the team is now ready, as far as I can tell. Unfortunately, I'm unable to read Indonesian, so I'm unable to tell you what they are saying. But at the very least, oh dear, one team member from RB Legends has just left. Let me just check with the chat again to see how things are going. What is going on here? Still waiting for some answers, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, just thought that you might want to know, if you're already, following very closely with Mobile Legends, you know that there is a new hero in town by the name of Masha. And personally, I quite like to, play as Masha. I recently got her, and I have a lot of fun with her. But at the same time, I also caught wind that there's gonna be there's gonna be an upcoming new hero. I think it's called Baxia, if I'm not mistaken, supposedly to be a tank support, if I'm not mistaken. I'll need to refresh my memory, but so far it's only exclusive for closed server testing. So at this point in time, we do not know how things will go with that hero, because they say that his passive actually reduces regen. So that means any hero that actually heals other players could potentially have the effectiveness drastically reduced. So for me as a support main, yes, I main supports, I know. That sounds terrifying. This personally, I like to play as Estes, and that means that the very effectiveness of Estes or Rafaela or Angela is gonna completely be, swamped away, like removed, if you will. So I'm quite worried about that. Personally speaking. Alright, it seems that the other team is about to start. They're asking around, negotiating with each other, saying okay. Still checking with the organizer to see how's it going. So far so good, I suppose. Apologies if you keep seeing me drinking water, but drinking water is very important when you're casting or streaming or doing anything for that matter. Let me just take this chance to adjust the logo right here. Fantastic. Hey, Cyber Samurai. Should I really read that Cyber Samurai, or is it Cyber Samurai? Like which is it? Welcome to the stream, man. I think this is the first time I see you on my channel. How's it going? We're having a tournament going on right now. Not exactly sure if anything is gonna be starting soon. It's Cyber? Really? Are you sure it's Cyber? Oh, I got a invitation, I think. There we go. Of course. I'll rather say yes, please. Oh, I think they were asking me whether they can start. Oh, whoops. That was embarrassing. Yes, please start when you're ready. Alright, here we go. And one player is missing. Have some coffee with vape. That you're having coffee with vape, Cyber Samurai. That sounds like a healthy diet. If you just woke up, I think you might want to get yourself some decent, like a proper breakfast. Vaping doesn't really help you with that. Hey there, Rebel. Wait, how do you read this? RB Legend. Oh, it's RB Legends. Oh my god, thank you.
Your team is.
But RB Legends, if you're actually watching this stream right now, you know it's kind of like, I don't know, stream sniping. So let's be fair to one another, all right, guys. All right, so Gushin's the one to go down with the band hammer. Again, not a surprising move, but it is to be expected. Gushin is definitely a very terrifying hero to do it, but based on the current meta itself, I think that there are more horrifying options, which, proves my point. Valor is another character that, just, that burning AoE and that lingering effect kind of reminds me of like poison from Pokemon. It's like, oh, your Pokemon is poison, and every time you walk, oh, Grok is down as well. Interesting choices. Which, by the way, if we noticed, right, previously, like the go-to tank usually has been Johnson, but in the first match itself, we did not see a speck of him. So, what could this mean? If anything, Johnson's mobility as a tank is still unrivaled. So, it is definitely very interesting to see that in the previous game, no one picked up Johnson. But Harith is down for the count itself, and Esmeralda is free for all to take. As well, excuse me, and as well with Kimmy too. Alright, RB Legends, what will be your first pick of the day? Is it Jean-Claude Van Damme or Arnold Schwarzenegger? Oh, counting down from 5 seconds. What is the choice there? Export. This could be a very interesting match, ladies and gentlemen. Personally, I don't really have a lot of experience with playing as Export, so I have to admit that I'm not very familiar with him. But I do have a lot of familiar fighting against him, and he is annoying. Oh. But Team Ray responds with their two sexy duels, but then secondly they turn into a panda. What world are we living in? Truly terrifying. Oh my goodness. RB Legends. Thank you very much for following the stream, man. Just as they said, pass into the iris.
Carry.
Oh, Carrie with crew for itself. They do look like the Joker pair, don't they? Kind of reminds me of the recently released Joker movie. Has any one of you watched it yet?
Kimi.
Oh, I was expecting Kimi to appear at some point. I just didn't expect Kimi to appear in the middle of the choosing process. So right now they're going with their 5th and 6th ban. Who will they ban? If I'm gonna guess, I don't know. Maybe Alduos? But Alduos isn't as annoying though. What about Hanzo? Hanzo could be annoying. And...
Your team is banning.
Oh. I did not expect that. Alright, well, who will be the 6 6-year to get the banhammer?
Your team
Ooh,
is picking.
Guinevere. Very interesting. See, I'm not with them now. They were far away from me, just supporting my squad. Oh, okay, RB Legends. That's good to hear. So since you're supporting your squad, I have an excellent suggestion. You can also support me, by sending this thing, this concept known as money, through the power of the internet to me. Just kidding, bro. But thanks for dropping by. Thanks for the follow, and it's really nice for you to actually, support your teammates, and watching the whole fun as well. Interesting. Leomord was a pretty decent move until Thumbs comes into play, and now Team Blue, aka RB Legend, seems to be wanting to take on the responsibility of a horse. And now they're gonna bring a kid into the realm. Oh no. Is it gonna be a sexy lady with no stockings on, or a scared little girl in a robot? We shall have to see. Still making the decision. Nope, no, it is, I don't know, a character from Watchmen. Nope, it's Alice.
Your team is picking.
Oh, Cyber Samurai, thank you very much for following me. I really appreciate it. Is it true? Is he going to big ass this? My favorite support character? I know, yeah, like you guys might be thinking, like, what? Morris plays support? It's like, yes, I main support. Come on. Come on, man. Support's the way to go. Alright, so is Estes here to stay? Of course not. My hopes and dreams dashed at the moment. But they might be going with a 2-tank format, which is also a strong, understandable meta structure right now. So now that they notice the other team's respective characters and all that stuff, now they're also picking the respective talents, the skills, and the ideal item recipe that should go along with it. So with that said, let's count down and get right into the action, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go with the second match between RB Legends and Asasasio. Asasasio? I hope I pronounced that right. You guys might be wondering, it's like, what's with the streamer's commentary? But you know what? I think what's important is having fun. It's about streaming, but at the same time bringing this joy of competitive funness to everyone. So that's just my style. And if you like what you're watching, do like and subscribe and follow whatever you're watching from. On YouTube, subscribe.
Welcome
Oh, there we go.
Legends.
As the ladies would say,
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
5 seconds.
Smash them. Request backup. All troops deployed.
Let's switch the focus a bit over to the middle lane itself. Arkai taking the lead there, jumping into the bushes. Keeping real quiet. Both teams taking the sides over there, but I think the first match is going on with Xborg being kept in distance away. But however, in the middle lane itself, Esmeralda and Arkai meeting their own fair share from Alice and Kufra. But at the same time, looks like Kimi are also trying to jungle star for Team Blue. Export noticing a bit too late about that, but Export says, "Give me back my mail." Oh, and that escape from the hook right there. Pretty nice escape right there. Kufra jumping in to try to help the team. That may be the first kill of the day, ladies and gentlemen. First blood goes to Team Blue itself. And second kill right there. Truly, Xbox is just taking names right down. 2 kills on the count itself. What does Alice have to say? She responds with absolute silence. Yes, RB Legends, your team is definitely taking the cake right now. But however, Team Raid might have some responses to that.
Launch attack.
And let's take a look at what's going on with Carry at the bottom right there. Very, how should I say, a calm exchange between that. But Export might be in a bit of a trouble being chased by enemies from all directions. Barely getting away. Beautiful play right there. Esmeralda trying to spawn a team match, a team skirmish is happening right now, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Export is finally down for all as its vengeance for killing Team Red's fellow teammates. Alice could be next, and that was respawned with a thunderous crack on the ground. With that said, they are already going with the first total kill itself within less than 3 minutes, and it was very successful. Leomon was a bit too late to try to jump in and try to do the turtle steal. Just a tad too slow. Oh, but already Alice jumps right into the fray itself. Really gutsy, trying to take as much of the lifesteal right over there, but just barely escapes. With Kufra jumping into the fray, saving old Vampiric Alice just in time. Will Kufra be able to escape though? Just in time as well. Both of them barely escaping with just a sliver of their health. While Kimi is right at the top right there, just gradually leeching away at the tower. But Export notices that, tries to take it out. But right now as it stands, Kimi is just an incredible advantage, just whittling down the health of that tower. But Team Blue notices that, as you can see at the top right corner itself. They notice the naughtiness happening right up north. And the skirmish is starting to happen itself. There goes Kimi being punished for being too far front, and Franco as well. Taking his chance to take that crab. And in the middle lane being unhindered at the moment, but Team Blue coming in and saying that, hey, we're here to take more breakfast and lunch. The skirmish continues on, 3-on-2. Team Blue might have a bit of an advantage. Akai is down for the count. Esmeralda holding on strong with her passive skill. That shield of hers is extremely thick, as the kids would say, and she takes a risk doing a tower dash itself, managing to do so, maintaining that incredible shield of hers.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
There we go right there, but looks like the first tower is already down already. Export, despite all expectations, managed to fight against that incredible difficulty level there against these two folks. But already Akai is keeping to the shadows, wondering, should he take him or not? Should he? He says better not to. But however, it looks like that turtle is looking really delicious, and both teams have noticed that both. And now deciding who's gonna get their own version of turtle soup right here. The mashup is continuing, the mosh pit is commencing, and Akai is down for the count, followed by good old Franco. But Carrie was taken in recompensation, but Kimi taking that chance, takes down yet another turret. And the turtle goes to Alice. Her bite sure can suck a lot more life than that. Esmeralda tries to hold on strong, but unfortunately when you're being hunted by 4-1, usually your survival chances are pretty low. But however, I have seen in some cases that Esmeralda can take on 3-1, 4-1 even, and he can be really tanky with the right timings as well as the right items. So far, this is pretty much the calm before the storm, ladies and gentlemen. But regardless of what it is, both teams are farming relatively well. Their gold count is quite close to each other. So even despite the fact that Team Blue has an advantage of 5 kills to Red, this is still not over yet. Like just with Team Blue itself, just on the top lane alone, they already lost 2 towers, and that can be a huge detriment to Team Blue, despite the strong start at the start itself. But however, they responded by exchanging some lives in the process. 2 more counts, 2 more kills for the blue mark.
Request backup.
Akai taking the risk over there, barely escaping with his life. Very, very close. And it seems that the skirmish is going on right here. Esmeralda clinging on desperately to life with her passive skill, holding on strong. That passive of hers can be truly terrifying to deal with. And despite all odds, he manages to do so. But Export jumps in for the count, takes that kill, avenges his fellow teammates.
Shut down.
And the continuation is over there. Kufra is just ripped apart at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. There's so much action going on. And Export is just being singled out in the moment, and there we go. But if anything, Export just simply proves the point that he can truly be a force to reckon with, and they're taking this chance to take the turtle while they can, successfully doing so. This is just insane, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. So far, so quiet, and they're already taking this chance to take down that another turret itself. Red is simply just pushing ahead, despite the almost like 4 kills of Team Blue being ahead of them. They are still pushing that pressure onto Team Blue itself. Team Red is unrelentless. But the match is unfortunately, Franco missed that hook right there, but it doesn't really matter. The pressure is still going on strong. Middle tower is just being pummeled. Kimi doing what she can. Oh, but Kafra jumps in for the count itself, tries to take down anyone else. But you just felt like the playing field is just too much against them. RB Legends is trying to hold on. Oh, and Kafra keeping in the shadows, trying to gank them in the process. still he's done his job in at least trying to make sure that they are pretty much deterred away, being pushed away. Successfully doing so. 2 down for the count itself. The red team continues to go down. And Team Red says that, okay, we're gonna take a break. Let's not push a bit too far. Oh, but that hook right under the tower itself. That goes for the... But with that revival right there, Kunfa turns the tables around them. Could they be able to take down that middle tower itself? I would say with a sounding yes. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a very strong team wipeout, and now they're pushing whatever advantage that they have forwards. And if anything, I think that they might even be considering of taking down the Lord while they can. And it would seem that they are considering that very same thing right now, ladies and gentlemen. Would they be able to take it down as quickly as they would like? So far, the distractions in the middle lane is trying to push them back, but however, Team Red has noticed that they are now jumping in to join in the fun, join the party. Who will take the last hit on the Lord itself? Esmeralda jump with that final hit right there. Might just be bringing back that advantage back to Team Red. Oh, Tamez unfortunately lasted impressively long against Export. But the Lord is now already going along the top lane itself, and if anything, this can be a very hard time for them. But with the bulk of Team Red gone, whatever progress they could try to push with the Lord itself is pretty much lost. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. While the top lane itself, Team Blue is trying to do their best to try to push yet another tower down into crumbles, into ruin. But Team Ray responds with avid attention. And moves right out of the way. So far, Team Blue right now is just focusing on clearing lanes. Team Red doing the same, still relentless in their onslaught of the middle lane itself. Tamez at the front lines, not anymore, but the middle tower is taken down. Oh, there we go with the gank itself. Is no much going to be the first one for the count itself. That silence is going to be it's going to be extremely painful for him. But however, Team Blue responds. No, even with the gank itself, the rest of the team was able to respond very, very quickly. Kimi with that random shot right there managed to hit the target with crucial efficiency. And Team Red is now desperately low on team members. Kimi barely with just less than half of a life there, trying to hold back the coming tide. RB Legends refusing to let go of this relentless onslaught. And Kimi for Team Red is just doing whatever she can with her mobility and shooting and her range itself to try to keep the minions back, keep the darkness away. But with that hook right there, Franco notices it, tries to take out Xborg in the process. 4 of them, 4 versus 1. Alice tries to save the day. Xborg barely manages to get away with a good sizable chunk of his health too, if anything. That was very impressive. But if anything, you have to give props for Franco with that hook right there into the bush itself, as if that he knew. And that was really impressive. Unless, of course, he turns out to be a Pokemon with Psychic. And Dauntless 2009, thank you very much for following my channel. Alright, looks like Leomord is trying to engage both of them itself with very limited success, and probably not a good idea even with the source itself. And tries to get away, barely manages to dodge that shield, dodge that hook, and successfully does so. Team Blue going. The Mass Franco. Esmeralda is still there. Kimi is down. The Mass is down. Franco is down. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Blue is just going and pushing ahead right now. They really don't have much to fear. Now Esmeralda next for the down count, despite her passive passive skill. Middle lane is gone. And now they have nothing to fear, just pretty much focusing as much as they can into the core with that victory going to Team Blue, aka RB Legends. Well done, well played by everyone.
Victory!
Well played on both teams. Let's give them a round of applause. Well, technically it's a thumbs up. It's not really a round of applause now, is it? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was the conclusion of the second match. And Akulit, thank you very much for following my channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the continued support. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that match has been concluded. Now we're going to move on to the third round. So right now I'm just checking with the with my organizers to see how things are going. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you guys are having a great time. Hey, RB Legends, no problem, man. Doreezy 2009, you have Mobile Legends? I bet you do. I mean, Mobile Legends is a free-to-play game after all. So, and even if you don't have it, you can easily just download it. It's free. What can I say? So now I just need to check for the next match to start. I believe the next one is probably between Demigods and Exodia. Let me just double check on that. Let me refresh this page to see if there is any updates. Yes. Or is it? Demigods main? No, I think that the other teams are already proceeded ahead. Still waiting for them to respond at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. I ask for your patience. And I apologize for the noise in the background. They sure do love their construction, man. So ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned before, all matches will be best of 1, but at the finals though, it will be a best of 3. So for the time being, at least according to the structure itself, I think we're almost done with the preliminaries, and then we might be going, then we should be next going into the semifinals. So I'm just waiting for them to actually follow up on me on the next match, and then we shall see how things go. Yes, it does seem that Demigods will be playing next. Let me just check. It will be against who? Demigods versus Team Darksiders, according to the list. It would seem, I think. Hey, Chapter 2, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the chat. Still waiting for them to send me the friend invitation so that I can be invited to their match, to their custom match, as their referee. Well, technically their spectator and caster and streamer and host. Oh, Joan, thank you very much for following. Thank you very much for being a fan and sending me, I believe those are 9 Coca-Cola bottles. That's amazing. I like Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, can you hear me? Send me some money. Still waiting for them to send me an invitation to commentate the match. Give me a moment, guys. so many screens to check through. What is going on, y'all? There we go. Let's see, what will they say? By the way, let's take this chance right now to ask, do you guys have, what would be your favorite, Mobile Legends hero to play? I'm very curious to know. So what is going on? Let's see. Okay, it would seem that the next match, I believe, is between let's see, Adios Finale Amigos. Between Adios Finale Amigos and the Virtus Kings. I believe those are the folks right there. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let me just take a quick toilet break, and I'll be right back shortly. Alright, and I'm back. So let me just check with him. I think follow. Okay. Alright, looks like I'm just waiting for them to just invite me now and it will be all good. Yup. So once again, let me just reiterate, the next match is going to be between Adios Finale Amigos and the Virtuous Kings. Of course, we still got a couple of matches that have yet to be concluded. Let's see. Yes. So the first match we'll definitely be reviewing is the Adios Finale Amigos versus the Virtuous Kings. We also got Team Sa B or Team Kill B. Oh, there we go. Let's go win. Let me bring this back up. Alright, looks like I'm in the team itself. Let me just stop my radio right there and put it right into the scene itself. Which, quick question guys, I'm just curious, do you guys want to see my webcam on this screen itself, on this overlay as the match is going on, or do you not want it? Do you just want to listen to my voice? I'm all open to your comments, to your suggestions, folks. Just checking to see, just like typing to say, hey guys, how's it going? Are you guys doing well? So far, it seems that the teams are ready. I'll just say that, oh, I am ready to go, folks. Oh, got a message right there. What's this? Who's win, sir? What? I don't know. I'm not sure how to answer that question. And oh no, we're deep into the fray now. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again reiterating, this is gonna be a match between Adios Finale Amigos and the Virtuous Kings. I hope I got those right.
Your team is banning.
Oh, Esmeralda is out for the count. What a surprise there with that huge development. Oh, Heroin as well. Would they also ban Export and Valor? We sure have to see. But if anything, Kufra has been quite crucial so far. So maybe they might want to ban Kufra. We shall have to see though. What is your bet? It is Valor.
Is banning.
Most interesting. Or rather, it's to be expected. And who's gonna be the fourth one to take the banhammer? Right in the face. Who is gonna take it? And the winner is...
Your team is picking.
Kimi.
Your team is picking.
Kaja. Kufra.
Oh,
Your team is picking.
apologies for the distraction there, but nonetheless, Kimi has been picked again. Not surprising choice right there, followed by Kufra and Kafra and Kaja. Sorry.
Gushan.
Sometimes I get those names mixed up. It's quite embarrassing, but hey, you know what? It's Uncle Mars. What you gotta do about it?
Rock.
Oh,
Your team
finally
is
we can
picking.
see some grog action going on now that they did not ban it. But what would Team Red response be? Esmeralda is taking out the count. Exborg as well. So they might want to consider starting to locking down their marksmen. They got a fighter support and a tank as well. So what is it going to be? Oh, is it going to be Selena, or is it going to be Switch and Bates?
Selena.
Nope, I was
Your
wrong.
team is banning.
It is Selena, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so now they're going to go with the fifth band. Who's going to get it in the face? Who is it going to be? Oh,
Your team
Cho
is
has been
banning.
taken out of the equation. That is all. Personally, I think that is a pretty good choice. And who's gonna be the 6? What will Bitmap has to say? Will Bitmap choose with BMP or PNG? Or is it gonna be JPEG or GIF? Or as some people call it, GIF. Oh, Franco has been taken out as well. These heavy hitters are not letting loose their punches, man. So right now, Team Red has to go with that with some of their latest selections, and Grandeur comes into play, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, nope, it could be Terizla. What could it be? Is it someone whose face got partially covered, or another person whose face got partially covered? Answer: someone whose face got partially covered. I highly doubt Rain is gonna pick Rafaela. This has to be like those, like, you know, what's it, psych moments.
Rafaela, Leo Moore.
I did not expect that. That is a pretty cool choice. Rain, you are now my favorite player in the entire competition. What can I say? I'm biased towards healers. And of course we got Hayabusa right there. That looks kind of like a Megatron for some reason. Megatrons. And right now into the land of Dawn, ladies and gentlemen. Mobile Legends semifinals commences. We shall to see how this goes, folks. So far, what are your thoughts about this, ladies and gentlemen? Who do you think is gonna come out tops? Personally, I feel like, if anything, now that they got Rafaela into the fray, she's gonna be like a prime target of anyone that's gonna target her. She doesn't really have a lot of mobility, although her healing spell does give her mobility. And she does have AoE heal as well, just not as effective as Estes. Oh. But what is going on here, ladies and gentlemen? Rafaela is already reporting delays right here. To be honest, I genuinely hope it's not me. I hope that I'm not the one causing that lag there. But however, I suspect it might be the case, ladies and gentlemen. They're now suggesting changing hosts, but we should have to see whether or not the matches proceeds as per normal. So far, looks like something is happening right at the top right there, ladies and gentlemen. Kufra trying to engage three of them, Team Red versus Team Blue. Will Kufra manage to get away? Grok blocks out the escape route. Kufra tries to escape. First blood goes back to them. A gallant effort itself, but Grok's very well placed wall right there was most impressive without a doubt. Sealing out any escape routes right over there. That was an incredible play, especially supported further with Rafaela. Can you hear the biasness in my tone? There we go. Once again, a very nice wall placement by Grok right over there. Very good. Hayabusa tries to go in from behind. Not much of a support right there. However, now most of the attention is now in the middle itself. Rafaela tries to get away, being pulled by Kaja. And there we go. As I suspected, as a healer, you do become a very juicy target. But however, so therefore, you know, like placement, like being in the right position, keeping yourself a distance away while still maintaining a sound position with your fellow teammates is absolutely crucial. Oh no, but looks like some action is going on right here. Kufra trying to get away from them. The tall three of them. Grok with that wall over there. Jumps in with a tower dive. Successfully doing so. Beautiful play. That long range shot by Selene itself. Stunning stunning Rafaela in the process. Rafaela unfortunately contributing to 2 death counts for Team Blue, but that is to be expected.
Initiate retreat.
There we go. Hayabusa down for the count itself. Is anyone going in? Teresa going in with a stun, jumping in with that. Successfully doing so with a double kill right there.
Initiate.
And a triple kill, ladies and gentlemen. That is truly the hammer of the gods. And already they know this is a great disturbance in where the turtle's home lies. Would WWE pay attention to that? Apparently not. A bit too late, but Hayabusa jumps in and quickly steals that right underneath Team Blue's nose. Very nice play right there. There we go. Grok being really gutsy about it, going into enemy territory. I can't really tell who got the buff though. Well, it seems like some actions going on at the top right there. Let's see. Kufra notices Rafaela again. Rafaela desperately tries to get away, barely dodges right out of
Launch attack.
Hayabusa's effective fighting range. And with that said, Rafaela is looking once again. Kofra jumping into the fray, almost stunning Rafaela in the process, but Rafaela manages to dodge it by a hair. As Lumor, the very gutsy itself, manages to pull Kaja in that state. Team Blue is just turning the tides around it. Truly, they are definitely. They didn't expect a team with support to such effectiveness, of course. Of course. Gushin just constantly poking them in the distance with his blades. Leomar manages to pull out just in time. I know, Berserk. I know.
Launch attack.
Let's not ask too much question about that.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
Oh, but looks like a fight is going on. Teresa being bombarded from all sides itself. Lastly, goes to Rafaela with that shutdown kill right over there. But our team Ray responds in time, jumping in the process. Kaja pulls someone right to its death. Selena retaliates with a long-range shot, hoping it hits someone. Unfortunately, it did not. But Leomar is the next count, being dead in the process. Berserk, I am spectating 2 matches right now happening. If you're asking the 2 teams that's fighting against each other right now, let me just check on that. That would be Adios Finale Amigos and Virtuous Kings. There we go. Itself, Grok holding on strong. Rafaela. Let's bring his focus right back to it and see that positioning right there. However, Teresa singles out Rafaela, tries to get away with the final shot itself, with Selena being the next one count just barely. Leomar tries to respond by trying to take out Teresa in the process with fantastic success. And Kimi with his classic long-range shot right there, taking out the minions in the process and trying to hit the tower. And there we go with the whittling of the turret's defense. And successfully doing so. Well done right there. The push continues with Team Blue's unrelenting assault, but Team Ray is definitely no slouch in this matter either. They're both very close in terms of the number of kills. Just barely a smidge apart in the number of goals that they have, and their skill levels are definitely not much different from both teams. Both teams are just relentless, just skilled in the heroes that they are playing as, and none of them are giving any quarter. Oh, already we have ourselves Leomar trying to engage Hayabusa in the process, successfully doing so. Hayabusa's the next count, the next name on that kill list. And now they're just clearing out the lane, and they're gonna take this chance to take the top tower. There's no doubt about that. But however, if we go back to Rafaela again, Team Ray is also looking at the turret itself while keeping far away. Selena with a jump in itself.
Healing for everyone.
Just barely escaping with his life itself. There we go. A final shot. Who would take the turtle? Turtle takes taken by Team Blue. Grok, however, takes the brunt of that hammer hit in the face, but with a triple kill with Gusion, that levels out the playing field, ladies and gentlemen.
Shut down.
Oh, but Hayabusa does his ninja style with the Kage Bunji no Jutsu. Unfortunately, or rather fortunately, this is not Naruto. So nothing's gonna be banned in the process due to copyright strikes. So let's take a look at Hayabusa. It's been a while that we took a close look at him while he's busy working his way into just moving around, clearing the jungles with incredible effectiveness. He's certainly making use of his shadows to move around and, you know, create an incredible mobility about the map. It looks like something's gonna happen over here. Let's focus on Kufra to see what's going on. I think a match is gonna happen right in the middle itself as they continue to push that wave down the middle lane. And already they are targeting straight for Rafaela, being pulled by Kaja. And just when Rafaela was about to get away, that last hit itself caused her death itself. There we go with the shot down. Terizla with his health bang hanging there, trying to take out Grok in the process. Will Grok manage to do that? And that was really close. Just right, he was under the tower itself, and there we go with a smite. A beautiful play right there. Now they're trying to push that middle tower itself, successfully doing so. Kimi tries to hold back the line. If anything, even if there were any ping or lags right now, both teams are doing an incredible job dealing with this handicap. Incredible play so far. Alright, now Terizla tries to hold back down. Little more, and together with Rafaela manages to turn back, and now they're turning the focus to the Lord, trying to turn that wave back into their side of the field. But Team Ray notices that Kafra jumping in, trying to disrupt things, but Kimi takes the last hit and steals the Lord nonetheless, bringing a giant Goliath onto the blue side. There we go with the kills right there. 2 for the down itself. Rafaela takes Hayabusa, and this incredible exchange, leaving one of both sides. That's amazing. Oh, Berserk, should I mention it's Kufra or Kafra? Fine, I'll say Kufra. Look, in the moment of my excitement, you know, you just lose yourself, man. That's when the mom spaghetti comes from. Oh, but Team Ray notices that threat itself. Kufra, I'd say Kufra this time, Berserk, comes in to try to take care of the menace, of the giant menace right here. As both teams start to, you know, re-establish their front lines. Don't warm me on your sweater. Don't worry, there's no mom spaghetti in my stomach. And both teams are just doing their part to just jungle as much as they can. While the red team is taking care of the Lord itself, moving right back into the center. Kimi holds them off, keeping their attention in the middle lane, but Team Red notices them. Kufra is dangerously close right out there. There we go with the wall there. Another tower goes down on Team Red's side. The never-ending fight between red and blue. The ever-contrasting colors between two teams. Kimi tries to get away, barely escaping with his life. Kafra jumps into the fray itself. Selena with a stray shot. So far, a lot of missed shots itself, but however, Hayabusa jumps in for the count itself. Grok with the wall, hoping to impede their movement. Not by much, but definitely still doing something about it then. And there we go with the exchanges of kills right there. Gusha, Hayabusa, Kimi, Leomord. Who else will be next on the chopping board? That would have to be Rafaela. Oh no, with the revival right there, but Selena with that last minute shot right there. successfully doing so. Team Blue is dangerously low in terms of team members. And right now, Team Red is just... There's no doubt they are going to clear the lane as much as possible and just keep pushing ahead. But the cooldown timings for, you know, the dead players are still relatively short. So, if anything, this is, from as far as I can tell, it's just going to be a minor setback at best. So far, once again, we are back in the same situation, the calm before the storm. As both teams are sizing each other up, trying to buff themselves up as much as possible, gaining as much coins and gold as they can to get that crucial, ideal item setup that they have to try to get that extra power. But our Leomord is maybe the first to go down, being ganked from the bushes. Classic tactic, never fails.
Initiate retreat.
But Google says it's gonna be sunny today. I'm sorry, Berserk, but Google is wrong. Welcome to Uncle Morris' stream. And there we go, Kufa jumping in itself with that slingshot attack and initiating the battle, but may not be able to see the light of day.
Lord resurrecting soon.
What will Team Blue respond to that itself? They say get out of our lands, and it might just be doing so, but unfortunately Grok kind of locked himself out there. Most unfortunate. Hayabusa tries to do a dodging right there with a Hayabusa, but that wasn't so successful. There we go. Yeah, Team Blue relentless. Rafaela with that kill, but however cut short itself. And that stun right there, it's successfully supported by Cushion. Beautiful place right there. Team Blue manages to do a team kill, and now will be the ideal time to push that lane. But right now they have a different target, the Lord itself, which is the ideal timing for them right now to take it down before any of Team Red actually gets to them and steals it right under their noses, or rather right in front of their eyes. The Lord has been slain by Leomord itself. The pressure is ongoing. Because usually in this kinds of situations, you have to ask yourself whether or not it would be ideal for you to just keep pushing without the Lord, or go for the Lord itself and lose precious times. There's pros and cons, risk and reward situations that you need to consider. Because let's say you do get the Lord itself, it doesn't necessarily mean that the extra firepower will help you win the game. Sometimes the other team would just manage to just mow down all your efforts without too much difficulty. Team Red is starting to respond by going over to the top lane itself, but at the same time Blue is going in as well. Let's take a focus on Grok. Grok charging in, chasing after them, pulling it back. There we go with that stun right there, while Rafaela successfully doing so. Kaja is the first to go down in the onslaught. The mosh pit is happening. The Lord going in with the white swing itself. Home base is in count. There goes the tower. Another one down for the count itself. Truly with the Lord's self. It sounds like a religious speech, but nonetheless, Team Red is in serious trouble. If they cannot pull it, if they're gonna push it back right now, that's the end, and that has been said. The last note has been taken. The Lord stands behind Team Blue, and there we go. Team Blue wins the match itself, and that is truly a slam down from the Lord. From downtown, so to speak. Right, ladies and gentlemen, good job with the plays right there. That was insane, ladies and gentlemen. That was hyped up, extremely hyped up. Whew. I am stoked. Definitely it takes a lot of energy when you're commenting so much high intense tournaments. Was there like some tournament something? Yes, it is, Berserk. This is in fact a tournament that's going on right now. I'm commentating for GamelinG, as you can see on the screen on my virtual desk. They have a tournament series known as Mobile Legends Dauntless Arena. It's gonna last for another 1.5 hours. They got several matches going on right now. So I'm just gonna check back with the GamelinG's group again, just waiting for them to send me the invitation, so that they will then invite me into their match as their referee. Oh, looks like the really noisy construction is happening right now in my background, right outside my window, ladies and gentlemen. Terribly sorry about that, but unfortunately, there's really nothing much I can do. It just happens to that they just decide to do the construction right outside my window, just like today. So that kind of suck. But I hope that it's not too loud. I already closed the windows. I'm trying to keep the microphone close to my mouth so that it doesn't capture too much of what's going on outside. But if it does, once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm terribly sorry. But I just hope that you will just, bear with it. At the very least, they're at least not jackhammering, because they were doing that all morning, and I was very worried that they're gonna gonna keep doing it for the rest of the day. Fortunately, the jackhammering is done. I think they're just like operating heavy machinery just outside my window. It's still noisy, but definitely not as obnoxiously loud as the jackhammer. That was really, really loud. Alright, still waiting for the next team itself, so let me just check. So, next match is gonna be between Polite Gaming and Demigods. Okay, so it looks like they created the lobby already, just waiting for the invitation. So let me just double check with it again. Let's see, Polite Gaming and Demigods. So let me just refresh that page real quick. As far as I can tell, that should be the case, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, into the quarterfinals itself, I'm just waiting for the invitation. And they're starting up the machine again. You can one thing about it. What do you mean, Berserk? What do you mean one thing about it? I don't quite understand that. What is this one thing you speak of? I definitely clear up the slots there so that when they are ready to send me the invitation to go into the matches itself, I'll be ready to respond. And they did. So right now, ever heard of grenades? Berserk. I don't just heard of it, I've handled one and I've used it back when I was in the military, so I know about grenades. Why are you mentioning about grenades now? Ready whenever you guys are. Boop. There we go. So right now, Team Blue throw one to the construction site. That's a terrible idea, Berserk. I'm not sure why you're even suggesting that. Hey, we got a couple of new names joining the stream as well. We got Dehan Rafaelez and Francis Matthew. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Berserk, it's standard procedure for all Singaporean able men to go through military training as conscription. You may not know this. Oh, I just wanted you to get rid of the noises. I'm not sure if that will get rid of the noises. I think it might even create even more. So, terrible idea, Berserk. Terrible idea. Francis Matthew, unfortunately, I'm not playing because I'm actually commentating a tournament right now. But tonight, I think I will be streaming and playing. So if you're still around in the evening time, I will take you up on the offer. All right. Oh, by the way, Francis, just want to let you know that I am based in Singapore. So if you're gonna be anywhere outside of Southeast Asia, your ping is gonna suffer when I invite you into the matches. Just so you know. Just so you know. Berserk. Well, one bang for no further noises sounds like a fair deal to me. Except that I might get arrested, Berserk. You and your terrible ideas. I'm not sure if I... You need help, sir. Hey, Dehan Rafaelez. Welcome to the stream. I'm right now monitoring, just waiting for the other teams itself to actually get ready with their matches so that they will actually invite me into it, because I'm casting and shoutcasting, commentating their game. So while we're at it, let me just check. Have they updated the scores yet? Because so far, right now, this is all pretty much best of 1 rounds. So that, but only after reaching into the finals. So right now we are in the quarterfinals. Then after the quarterfinals, we go into the semifinals. After the semifinals, we will then go into the finals. And at the finals, it will be the best of 3 rounds, not the best of 1 rounds that we have been having so far. And what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Still waiting for them to get something moving. Got something playing. Well, never mind. We can still talk about some other stuff, ladies and gentlemen. At the same time, let's talk about... Oh, you want me to do a shout out for you? Absolutely. Hey! This is a shout out for Dehan Rafaelez. Thank you very much for joining my stream. Really, really appreciate you coming in and checking out my channel. They're still checking out, so if you guys are wondering what is going on over there, I just switched over to that. We're still waiting for folks to join into the match, the other team per se, so we're still waiting for that. So let me switch it back to this. Oh, Berserk. Oh, so nice of you to actually you know, chat with Dehan Rafaelez. Dehan Rafaelez, you got mentioned. Right, we're still waiting for it. Let me see if the organizers have any new information to share. Give me a moment, guys. Let's see. What about this? Okay, I just got information that the brackets page is wrong. Whoops. So I just have to check with them to see what is the next match with then. Can you tell me which this is, which team versus which dude? Right, let me just check with them as well. Hey, Xeon Shadar, welcome to the stream itself. How's it going, man? If you guys are wondering what's going on right now, we are still waiting for both teams to actually get together so that the match can continue next. Right now, we're in the quarterfinals of the arena matches right now. Okay, so that also, so we are now. Thank you very much. Much love from an uncle. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this next match that we're gonna have in a bit, hopefully in a bit, is gonna be Polite Gaming versus darn me and my short-term memory. Polite Gaming versus Demigod. Oh my god, gods are gonna be crazy. You're gonna have gods in process now. This is gonna be insane. Gods in the process. What's polite people versus gods? Not fair. No, polite gaming, not polite people. Two massive different things, my friend. No, this is not my ranked Xeon Shader. I'm actually commentating a match that's going on right now, a competition, if you will. So GamelinG actually contacted me and said, hey, do you want to commentate? Do you want to shoutcast for this tournament? I say, okay, sure. So I'm still waiting for the other team to actually match up, though. Polite gamers, even worse. Oh, damn, Berserk. Come on, Berserk. That's not that bad. Polite gamers, that's a wonderful thing to have. Having politeness in the game, sounds Amazing! By the way, so while we're still waiting, let's chat a bit. I would like to know, what is your favorite hero to play? It doesn't necessarily have to be one that you're extremely good at. It's just one that you like the best. It can be for whatever reasons it is. Super sexy, super funny, super stingy, super smelly, super small, super big, super black, super white. Whatever reason it is, I would love to hear what hero that you like best in Mobile Legends. And Berserk, I know that you're Johnson. You want people to be inside you as you drive them. That's... Just don't tell us. Okay, Berserk, I already shared what you really like most in Mobile Legends, alright? We are still waiting, my fans. What is going on? Yeah. Alright, you know what? So looks like the placement table isn't much of a help, so I'm gonna remove that and bring in this instead. Looks much better, so you guys know kind of what's going on. Let me shrink that a bit so you guys can see a bit better. Yo. Now that's only for you, baby. No, don't say that, please. Berserk, don't say that. Oh, Zionshi, you want to say that? Okay, so say, Haydar Adam die? That's a strange thing to say, my friend. And Dihana Rafaelis, thank you very much for following me. In the words of great people, I say, arigatou gozaimasu. or somewhere along those lines. Alright, so Zion, so what is your favorite hero in Mobile Legends? As well as Dehan Rafaelis, Francis Matthew, what is your favorite hero in Mobile Legends? I would love to hear about that. Again, as I mentioned, it doesn't have to be one that you're very good at. It's just ones that you love to have. Okay, not saying I'm killing, I'm die, bro. I am so confused, Zion. Or Zion. Or Zion. Zion. I'm so confused. What did you make me say, man? Oh well, no, it doesn't matter. I hope you're enjoying yourself. So what? So, I mean, from what I can, infer, Dehan Rafaelis, I think your favorite hero is Rafaela? Rafaela? Could be. Zion says, hey bro, I am gameplay, I am please. At this point right now, I'm actually commentating a match. I'm actually spectating match. I'm not really refereeing match. I'm like commentating about it, shoutcasting. So I cannot invite people. This is the actual tournament organized by GamelinG. So I'm a guest commentator. Just to be clear about that. But later on in the evening, I will be streaming. Rafaelis, your favorite hero is not Rafaela? I am offended. Once the game starts, if any site lags, I'll host. So it looks like they are complaining that some manner of lag is going on. I'm not sure though. I want to join you in custom. Hey, Nicky Meaty Caddy Yeti, how's it going? This custom is actually a tournament that's ongoing right now. I'm just being invited as a guest commentator, so I have no control about it. But later on tonight, when I'm actually streaming again, I will be playing, and the public is free to join me in hashtag Road to Legend. So if you guys want to carry me, I accept your invitation. Whoa. Prince Shadow, thank you for following. Zion, okay. If you want to join me in my game, you will have to join my next stream. Because I'm not commenting, I'm properly streaming, normally streaming. But this one, I'm streaming a ongoing tournament, so that's different. But it looks like a match is about to start soon, ladies and gentlemen. Things are looking pretty good. Pretty good. My best moments in the game has been with Akai and Gord. Look, Berserk, that's best moments, but I'm asking about your favorite hero. Rafaelis, your favorite is Grandeur? Really? Come on. But it's alright, you know what? Your choice, man. You like that big gun. I'm not here to judge. So it looks like the team, looks like the two matches are about to start. Once again, this is a match going to be between polite gamers and demigods. So we have to see how things goes, ladies folks. Zion, I don't. You will have to try to keep this English speaking. So if you can do that, that would be great, my friend. This is a primarily English speaking stream after all, so let's keep it neutral. Yeah. My favorite hero, Angela, because my main is Angela. Masupilami X, may I say, you may be one of my favorite viewers already. Because I'm a support main. My favorite hero is Estes. There we go. Zabagalman. Right, so how are the teams going on? Are they still saying? They're still checking about the ping though, which I understand. I understand the concern though. This is a competition with some prize money involved. Oh, thank you, Masupilami. Thank you so much. I can see that you are someone that appreciates quality support. And Berserk says, right now, I don't know. My favorite hero is to play Kagura. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, let's talk about the Coca-Cola now. Oh, I miss Coca-Cola. How I wish I have Coca-Cola right now. Alright, let me just turn down the music and bring back the game audio. There we go. Let's go back to the screen itself.
Your team is banning.
I'm gonna put myself right here. There we go.
Your team is banning.
Alright, so far Vala has been banned, Kimmy has been banned. A pretty smart choice, but that means the limitations to marksman is probably gonna be like the first pick is probably gonna be carry, and the question now is which team is gonna pick it first. Money, how can I participate? Berserk, if you want to participate in this competition, you need to go to the GamelinG's website. It's called GamelinG.net, and you can actually, but you need to find yourself a team to participate as a team. Nope.
Your team is picking.
Your team is picking. Alright, Grockets is down, Heraldus is down, and you know, Kufra being choice, being picked is definitely makes a lot of sense. DJ So Cool, thank you very much for following, really appreciate that. Rafael, what is my nationality? My nationality is Singaporean. I'm from Singapore, I'm located in Singapore, I'm streaming in Singapore. Masupila, I think I answered that question just in time as well. So I am from Singapore. Oh, do I need a squad? Yes, Berserk, you will need a squad if you want to participate in the GamelinG's tournament. Gushin and Xborg.
Your team is picking.
Of course. Who will pick carry? Who will pick carry? It's gonna be blue. Oh! Probably my only viable tank in my arsenal. So, you know, to see Balor being used in competitive feels kind of nice. It's like, oh, that's nice. Snox file 450 grams. Okay, has joined the chat. Thank you very much for coming in. How's it going?
Esmeralda.
Well, Berserk, like, oh, Rafaela and Esmeralda, ladies and gentlemen. Rafaela is making a comeback again. See? The hand, Rafaelas? You could be there for you. Oh, but carry has been taken up by Team Red, as I expected. What I did not expect to see was a two-time appearance of Rafaela on two different teams. Oh my god. Mind blown. Masupilami says, I'm from Singapore, my English is very good. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. My name is Mallory.
Your team is banning.
So Rafael asked me, what is my main hero? That is a very good question. I feel like you have to ask me that on two fronts. Like, what would be my main hero on support and in tank? In support, without a doubt, it's Estes. I feel like I do particularly well as Estes. And as for tank, it's gonna have to be... My name is Bellerin. Oh, Cho has been picked. There we go there. King Gamer has sent me a message. Unfortunately, I will have to check that later. I can check that right now, unfortunately. But anyways, oh, for a moment I thought he's gonna pick Roger. And Hayabusa jumps into the fray together with Esmeralda. So right now, Team Red needs a tank. So what viable options do they have? They can go for Johnson. They can go for Belleric. They can go for Franco. That is true. Oh, they can also go for Lolita. Oh, Akai. There we go. Just got back from his vacation, and there we go. There. How's it going? Hey, how should I call you? 450 grams. Should I address you that way? But hello there. Welcome to the stream. There. How's it going? Alright, the match is about to start soon, ladies and gentlemen, between polite gamers and demigods. Here we go. Hey there, Gusti Gading Putra. How do I read that name of yours? But welcome, thank you very much for watching me on YouTube. How do I read that? Oh, speaking of messages, I got a notification out here on Twitch for a whisper, but when I go there, check, there's nothing in there. Da, da, da. Oh no, but sorry, the correct sound would be da, 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 da. The truth is out there. Nice picking for both teams. I do think nice, good, decent pickings for both teams. So especially the choosing of Rafaela, that could be a make or break. Because again, since I specialize in supports, I do know that when you have the right support in the right place, that push can just keep on going because you are sustaining your team members and all that stuff. So if anything, this could be an incredible opportunity for Team Blue. But we shall have to see. It looks like they're having a lag of 120. I'm not experiencing the lag. At most it's like 72, 80. So it's still not too bad. But Export takes the first cut itself. Engaging is going on, ladies and gentlemen. There you go with the stun right there. Not so much going on, but let's take a look at Cho. What is Cho going to do with there? Going with a cha-cha-cha-cha on Claude. What does Claude have to say? Is there going to be a tower dive? Nope. A bit too risky on that part. And he takes his chance to heal right now, but unfortunately was not able to succeed. They are apparently asking for a remake right now. What is going on? We are Turks, bro. Turks or not, it doesn't matter. You guys on the internet, we are all international. We are all internet friends. That's all that counts. And looks like they are going to be remaking this match itself due to lag issues. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, the match is not over. It's just being restarted. Alright? Kakashi 2.01, you are getting very excited in the chat there. How's it going? And 8910777314, thank you very much for coming to the stream itself. Alright, so we should have to see how things are going about. Still waiting for them to see how would they organize this. So they definitely need to re-invite me again. Gusti, you're from Indonesia? Welcome, my fellow Southeast Asian neighbor. It looks like the organizers are saying that there's some delays in the stream. No, these streams are fine. Just telling them, because they were asking if there were any delay in the streams. Well, if they're talking about stream delays, that's definitely a doubt. But I suspect it has to do like whether or not it's the ping issue. And for me, the ping is totally fine. There's no issue with that. So we're still waiting for them to, you know, set things up, get things fixed up before we actually move on to the actual match between polite gamers and demigods. Like, this is a very strange, how should I say, like a weird situation. Like you got a group of very polite gamers, right? And at the same time you've got demigods, and they're gonna fight each other. One is human, one is not human. Like, how does that work out? They're just making excuses. Ah, Berserk, don't say that. There's money involved after all. Afraid of demigods. I suppose it is. First and foremost, I do not know that there is a soundtrack of this in Mobile Legends. Where's it from, though? Oh, I got a friend message over here. Is it one of them? I host? Okay. Guess I'm hosting then. Right, let's go to custom, and I'll invite Yome, and then you invite everyone else. What is this MCL really tournament? No. And then we got draft pick, and then I will go over here. I invite you. That should work, I believe. So now it seems that I'm hosting. Surprise, surprise. And is it working? I'm trying to invite you. Oh, no, that is not what I'm trying to do. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, I am. Yeah, sure. I'll just say yeah, sure. So PLG, did I? Yep, you should be in my list. So okay. Inviting folks now, but he's not appearing on my list. This is confusing. Ha ha ha. Oh my goodness, it's so laggy. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm definitely trying to like get in touch with these players, but it's not easy. The interface definitely lags. There is no doubt about that. How do I invite the rest of them? How do I invite the rest of them? Question mark. And how is the ping, folks? So since I'm hosting, they are now connected to Singapore's channels, Singapore server. So maybe their ping could be improved. Oh, there we go. There you are. Ready when you all are. Smiley face. Boop. So let's check the chat again. Kakashi, you're going nuts with your chat there. What's going on? What's this though? Berserk says, for the first time, the World Championship fight between fighters from Brazil and USA is being held in the referee's hometown. Well, that's one way to say. Are you all ready? I need them to respond appropriately before I click on the OK button. Okay, so he says, yes, go. Let's do this. Start game. Let's see how the ping is, guys. Alright, let's switch screens right over there. Leda is being...
Team is
Oh,
banned.
right, because they just need to pick back the same previous hero so they can just ban whatever they want as long as the hero is properly picked.
Your team is banning.
Honor. Honor in the game system. Beautiful. No, Dehan Rafaelis. The reason why they're just randomly banning is because they are just simply reinitiating the previous game. So therefore, through the honor system, they will be picking their old characters. They're the previously picked characters. So that's what it is. That's why they're just randomly banning anyone.
Your team is banning. Your team is picking.
Your team is picking. No, Kakashi, you don't understand. They are just merely continuing with their match. That's why they're just picking their old characters. So there's nothing out of the ordinary. They're just continuing on from where they left off.
Claude.
Wow, geez, Kakashi, you got
Your
something
team is
up your
picking.
butt, man. Why are you so mad about?
Carry.
All right, Carrie, how's it going?
Your team is banning.
There we go. They are going hard and going quick and strong with that banning process.
Your team is banning.
Of course, the flow is moving along very fast because now they know
Your
exactly
team
what the
is
heroes they
picking.
already picked previously to actually move on to the game itself without wasting too much time.
X4.
Your team is picking.
Kufra.
There we go, there we go. I don't see any problems as far as I can tell.
Rafaela.
Your team is picking.
Akai.
Hey, J Andrew W. Triple W, thank you very much and welcome to the stream itself. How's it going? Some deja vu action. I know, Berserk. Deja vu action indeed. And the match begins. Let us see how or whether or not the ping improves. We have to see. Because now I'm hosting it and I'm from Singapore. There might be some improvement. We should have to see. Oh my goodness. Is someone entering my channel though? Chocolates? Oh, chocolates. You're #1, chocolates. What flavor are you? Milk chocolate or dark chocolate? 75%, 65%, 70%? Which one is it? But thank you very much for coming to my stream, man. Really appreciate that. The match is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some action going. So, once again, this is a match between the polite gamers. Big gamers, they are polite.
Welcome
And
to Mobile Legends.
the demigods.
5 seconds
The demigods.
till the enemy
So,
reaches the battlefield.
now,
Smash them.
oh, so the ping is still there.
All troops deployed.
Ay, ay, ay. So looks like there's really nothing much I can do about it, despite the fact that I'm hosting it. Alright, so again, nothing much I can do about this. I'm all chocolate, but preferably the bronze medal milk chocolate. Bronze medal milk chocolates? How does that even taste? It's gonna taste like a lot of metal. I'm not sure that tastes great in the mouth. Oh, but there we go right there. Esmeralda initiating the fight itself. Export doing with that follow-up itself. What will Akai say? He says, give me some fish. Apparently not. So if we go back to here again and see how the matches are going on. Gushin there hit like mocking them. And again, the match has been cancelled due to ping delays. Despite the fact that I'm hosting it. So some of them is having problems with it. Oof. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for this weird delay. I'll check with the organizers again to see how things goes. But for the time being, let's bring some music back itself. Terribly sorry, guys. They are from Asia, but then again, there are so many technical conditions that they could be connecting to us from that there's really no way to be absolutely certain. I know, Norcia, but still, let me check with the organizers to see how things goes, okay? Let me just check with them. I need to contact them via Messenger. Alright, so Choco is a joke among Mobile Legends cause bronze medal is the same color as Choco. Is... Wait, hold on. Bronze color is the same color as chocolate? If that's the case, my question is that what kind of chocolate are you eating, man? That's quite concerning. If a chocolate is that a color of a bronze, that could be, I don't know. It sounds very unhealthy to be ingesting that into your body. Berserk says, disqualify them. Hire some other team. These are participants. We don't hire them. Okay, so now Damn I Gods will try hosting. This will be their last attempt. So there will be no more changes in the matches. Whoever gets the ping, it's gonna stay. The match will not be delayed. The match will not be cancelled. This is how things will go. So right now I'm just waiting for them to invite me in. I'm still online. So they tell me to reconnect. Am I still offline to them? Yeah, I'm waiting for them to invite me in. Hey, David Tulin, do you want me to shout out for you? I will do that. Here's a shout out to David Tulayan. I hope I said that right. Shout out to David Tulayan, who's watching me on Facebook right now. How are you? Blah, blah, blah. Let me try it again. How are you going? All right, finally we're in. Let's see how things goes. So whoever's been like receiving bad pings and all that stuff, I hope that this works out for you guys, because if it still doesn't, then I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. But nothing much I can do about that. So with that said, what is going on? I'll just say that I am ready whenever you all are. Smiley face. Beep. There we go. So wait, so chocolates. So I will have to be shameless to ask that, since now that you're in my stream, will you send me chocolates? I'm particularly very much into mint chocolate, so alright, so now they will go through the same process again, picking their all heroes, moving the process along, ladies and gentlemen. So let's just switch the screen over to this overlay screen and bringing the audio game back. Zabigal? Zabigal, yeah. Vadagot, yeah.
Your team is banning.
So David, are you still there though?
Your team is banning.
I mean, what else can I say? They're gonna pick their old usual characters. I'm not sure what else to say though, except that, hey guys, how's the weather? And I'm definitely running out of water. So probably after this, I'll probably go and quickly take a short break, get my water bottle filled up.
Your team is picking.
And then get right back to streaming. We've got only around like 45 more minutes to... Wait, Odette?
Franco.
Your team is picking.
Wait a minute.
Timmy.
Team Red did not have
Your
Odette. Where
team
did that
is picking.
person come from? Hey there, David. How's it going? Hello to you too.
Cyclops.
Cyclops?
Your team is banning.
I am
Your team is
so
banning.
confused. Let me just check with him.
Your team is picking.
I'm now
Right,
checking with the.
team is picking.
I'm now checking with the community right now to see. It's like this doesn't seem
Your
right.
team is picking.
What is
Selena.
going on, folks? Selena? Team Red structure seems very different. I know, the remake wrong band. Like, what is going on? I'm checking with the organizers now to see if this is what's going on. Yeah, no, Christian. I seem to be noticing some obvious changes there. Alright, so looks like I was mistaken. They accidentally banned the wrong hero, and therefore that's why there's some changes to the team roster for Red Team. So that's why as it is. But still, it seems that things would still be going on as it is. This is a remake, Glenn. This is a remake, Christian. But by the way, guys, thanks for dropping by. So finally, this is their third remake. So they cannot do any more remakes anymore. This is how things goes. So let's see. How is their... They're so mad. They're so mad in the chat right now. They're so angry. I hope their ping's okay, because again, my ping seems to be alright. But still, Cyclops is in the fray, ladies and gentlemen. What a twist. Well, recently Cyclops has been buffed, so this might be a change there. Already the first blood goes to Team Red. There we go, right there. That was impressive. That was also very short, within the first minute too, if I may do say so myself. Not exactly the most ideal structure. They do have 2 mages. They do not have any fighters. Wait, Selena's a mage too, a mage assassin. So if anything, this is quite an interesting structure. A very interesting structure. No, ladies and gentlemen, there will be no more remix, but... Okay, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Right. That was... What is going on, folks? Is this gonna be a remake again? Sometimes I even amaze myself. What? Strange, I'm spamming. Strange. Alright, so they're gonna remake the game again. This is so wacky, ladies and gentlemen. But still, you know, accidents do happen from time to time, so this is no surprise. We should go. We don't have that problem. They ban our hero. Oh man, I was kind of hoping that we should just like proceed ahead, because I felt like that match would have been very interesting. I mean, they got the first kill. Red Team got the first kill of consisting of a matchup of a team that doesn't seem very meta, but it works. So that would have been very, very interesting to see. I would have loved to see about that. But still, let's see how things goes. I'm waiting for the invite. Quick invite for catch this and then start. I'll just say waiting for invite, folks. Smiley face. Just keep it casual, keep it light, keep it positive, you know. They already remade the game 3 times. Now we're on to the 4th. Let's see how it goes. Right. Alright, I got a friend message right here. Strange. What? On your side? It's fine. Agree, send. There we go. We're back in. Again. Alright, I'm in. Beep. There we go, man. There we go. Again and again. Well, look. Again, once again, remakes or other accidents do happen. I totally understand. Sometimes it just happens as it is. But you know what? Let's change things up a bit. Instead of Celestial Blaze, let's go back to the Western expense. You know, back to basics. And I'm not sure if that locked in. Okay, so let's hope that these folks don't mess it up again. It says that Chocolate says it would be impossible for Red Team to win with that team composition. Too many match goals, one Athena shield, GG. God, Chocolates, how can you say that? You must believe in the power of magic. Alright, let's turn on the music. There we go. Back again, switching the screens. There is the goal. They didn't ban anyone unnecessary, right?
Picking.
Seems to be normal. Seems to be normal. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Claude.
Your
Claude.
team is picking.
Your team is picking something. Okay, normal.
X4.
Your team
Normal.
is picking.
Raphael. Esmeralda.
Does it seem that Rafaela
team
seems
is picking.
bigger in stature and height compared to
Carry.
Rafaela when in
Your
that
team is
when in that
banning.
position? I don't know about that.
Your team is banning.
Your team is banning.
Your team
Okay.
is picking.
Cho.
Okay,
Your
alright,
team
yes.
is picking.
Who's next? Who's next?
Kayabusa.
Your team
Team Blue
is
seems
picking.
okay. Team Red, what's your last one? Akai! There we go. Finally! Finally. Problem solved. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Now we can finally go into the match again. Between polite gamers and demigods. I think it's because of such a strange matchup between gamers that are polite versus demigods. They created some kind of strange time flux, you know. You just twisted so many things. The course of space-time just gets twisted and torn and ripped apart. Korea versus Philippines. Except that there's one Philippine person on the Korean team and one Singaporean person on the Philippine team. I know the flags doesn't really matter. Here we go. Good luck, Demi. Wait, hold on. You're voting for the demigods? Glenn? You're voting? Are you a fan of theirs or are you like a team player?
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen,
5 seconds
finally,
till the enemy reaches
let's see
the
how long this
battlefield.
match will last.
Smash them. All troops deployed.
So, I'm curious, how's the ping this time? Alright, Akai is at the front lines itself. No. All three of them over here. Both of them on the side of the bushes. They know they're there. But they're dangerously close. Now the three in the middle against two of them, it's really, really dangerous. And two of them going into stealing the opposing team's jungle. Very, very naughty, very sneaky. But looks like a match is going on between here itself. 2 versus 2. Rafaela is the first to go down. Double kill right there. 2 kills for Team Red. So far, Team Red is trying to size them up, taking them down in the process itself. Both of them retreating and hugging their tower. It's tower and export coming in, trying to take out Kimmy. Is it successful? Oh, I was mistaken. That was Cho coming right down here. Export is over here instead. Rafaela being burned in the process, trying to shower them some love. Are we gonna see an AoE defeat right there? There's a bit of a AoE stun, AoE slow down, successfully doing so. Export is trying to repeat back. Both of them barely escaping with their health. Rafaela comes in with that last minute heal right there, successfully doing so. Hayabusa tries to take down whatever remains of Export. Export quickly gets behind enemy lines and goes back home, but stays put. They might have gone too greedy, but nonetheless, the exchanges have done. And if anything, I think this is a good going. You're the team captain. I see, Glenn Collins. Biasness. I sense biasness. Just as I'm biased towards Rafaela because I'm a support main. Oh, Kimi is in a bit of trouble, but Akai chooses not to give chase. If we go over here itself, Esmeralda and Rafaela already trying to take out the Lord itself, supported by Hayabusa. Anyone's gonna interrupt it. Carry sees it, tries to take the stun itself. The last hit was not successful. Team Blue still manages to take the turtle. And Esmeralda stunning Gushin in the process itself, jumps into the fray itself, being bombarded by all three of them. That ganking was not successful. And already there goes with the first tower itself. That's right, Kimmy.
Executed.
Was I mistaken? Ah, yes, it was definitely not Kimmy. I have confused myself. Sorry, it looks very much like it. Oh, Hayabusa goes down for the count itself with a thumbs up from their fellow teammates. Team Red is really angry at Team Blue. Maybe the frustrations of the lags, maybe, who knows, but the fire is burning from the depths of hell or from the arm hand of X-Ball, while X-Ball tries to get back with the attack itself, holding on strong. But Kufra says no, come back to us, and there we go. Xbox the next target in the kill list. We look back at Carrie again. Carrie tries to hold them back itself all by her lonesome self. And as we can see, Cho is doing his best to secretly whittle away the tower with success. But the other team members, there we go, Esmeralda taking out Cho as punishment, but the loss of a tower is truly painful. Hayabusa trying to keep his distance. And unfortunately gets locked down by Akai. Despite the fact he's within his close proximity of the tower itself, things are not kind of losing steam right there, Team Blue.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
Turtle is about to resurrect soon. They are keeping real close to the turtle's resting point. Rafaela notices it but could not join into the fray. Esmeralda is charging as well. Kufra getting ready. And there we go with that stun right there. There we go with a mosh pit. Who will be the first to go down? The turtle has been taken by Team Red, but Kufra continues to be the next line itself, following Turtle's footsteps. You can sense the frustration in the match, guys. But by the way, Kimono, good to see you on stream, man. Alright, Rafael, thanks for joining me. Take care, my friend. Go over here. Another tower goes down for the count itself. Team Blue tries to take them back, but Carry holds it back. Hayabusa is having a bit of a tough time there. Could this have been the inclusion of a support character? Honestly, it's too early to tell, because as it stands right now, Team Red is just going ham. Akai jumping in with the stun, followed by Esmeralda's stun. But Akai was the first to go down. Rafaela with that death itself. They're both of them holding hands to hand. There we go, Cho going in, knocking someone right to the walls itself with the incredible Jikundo. And Gushin saying, good game. So we check back on Esmeralda's situation. She's holding on strong, charging back up again, dashing it in, missing the mark. Probably just trying to go for clearing the lanes themselves. Hey there, GamelinG, welcome to the stream. We should be seeing you after all. Esmeralda trying to go in there, interrupting Carrie's progress. Is she going to be successful in doing so? Unfortunately not. But Kufra is definitely trying to take down. Mosh Pit has succeeded. Mosh Pit has happened. Two team players from Blue goes down for the count. Rafaela with the kill there, but Kufra is the next in line. Team Blue is being wiped out in this instant. Rafaela is the only one remaining. And this incredible answer for Team Blue itself is just unrelentless. Gushin just jumping in, taking out Rafaela, sacrificing his life, and possibly with very good reason and good timing as well. A small price to pay for almost a team kill. Oh, Chocolates, I totally understand your point. I, as a as a support main, I never look down on support characters, but it's just the fact that because like a lot of people, like it's just my personal opinion is that when it comes to support characters, but however I'll talk about it in a bit later. A mosh pit has happened right in the middle of that. Kufra is trying to hold on strong, not really sure who manages to steal that jungle right there, but Akai jumps in itself. The first to go down for the count, Gufra, that will be it. Rafaela trying to get away, wasn't successful in doing so. Tries to do a Hadouken on carry, but wasn't strong enough. Apparently it's not a 3-bar, but just a 1-bar XP. Demigod is God. Rafaela, I'm not sure that you're pointing out the obvious or not. I can't really tell. But there we go. The last line defense in the top lane is gone now and is completely exposed. Claude tried to do what he can, but Team Red is just going all ham on blue, ladies and gentlemen, painting their nearby grounds with their very own blood. And the onslaught just continues, ladies and gentlemen. 11 to 26. Red is just going ham, going hard. Akai has been doing incredible work and just pushing the team, pushing team right back on the brink of it. And within the last, close to the 9th minute, I think the victory goes on to Team Ray. Is this going to be the count of it? But no, Team Ray retreats back. That is just insane, ladies and gentlemen. That is some crazy mosh pit action going on. But yeah, Chocolates, back to you again. I am actually a support character, a support main, so I know that a lot of people will be talking shit about support heroes, but I do think that support heroes are crucial when they are placed well, when they keep their teammates alive, supporting them and all that stuff. That's what they do. And as they do so, Team Red just continues the jungle starving Team Blue. Esmeralda and Rafaela being kept at bay thanks to Xbox Flames. And already on the bottom lane itself, Cho is trying to take them out, but then Team Ray comes in for the count. While Carrie and Akai is sneakily taking away the Lord, successfully doing so, putting even more mental and physical pressure on Team Blue as it stands. And it continues on. Who will be the first to go down? Kufra in that onslaught. Raphael is next. The Flames are going strong. Tower is trying to take them down, but it's just unrelentless. It's just relentless, ladies and gentlemen. This constant pressure. Middle tower is soon to go down, thanks to Carry. And together with the minion, and also with the lumbering Lord coming in the distance on the top lane itself, it seems like the end is at hand. Not too sure what Team Red is doing, but the Lord is taking a huge chunk from the core itself, and I think this is GG, ladies and gentlemen. Team Red takes the kill. Demigod takes the win.
Victory!
Woof. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a round of applause for their incredible effort. Good job, folks. Good job. And so, with that, Demigod takes that win, and we're gonna move on to the next stage. I'm gonna check the listings right now. So, not too sure what's going on yet. I will need to check with the organizers to see what is next online. By the way, Chocolates, just curious, what is your favorite support character? That's real. The blue team is pissed off. Whatever that could mean, ladies and gentlemen, whatever that could mean. But nonetheless, that was really quite a onslaught of just constant offense from the red north down to the blue south. So with that said, let me just check. I'm just checking with the organizing team right now. I think that because due to like the remakes and all that stuff, sometimes have passed, the other matches has already commenced, and therefore I think we are about to go into the finals. I'm now just checking with the organizing team to see if that is the case, because if it is, that means the final two teams will be fighting in not best of one but a best of three. That's how it is. So whoever manages to win 2 rounds out of 3 is the winner of today's Dauntless, Mobile Legends Dauntless Arena tournament. I mean, the demigods were talking shit to blue team. Ah, wow, Kimono, let's not go that part. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like it will be the finals right now. Between Audio's finale and demigods, ladies and gentlemen. So right now I just need to wait for that. And it also looks like there's also another caster going on by the name of Blackbeard314, who's actually from the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken. He is one of the featured casters of GamelinG. So I think he's like giving his own take from the shores of Philippines, whereas I'm probably giving my take from the local shores of Singapore. So this is still pretty interesting, pretty cool. So right now, Blackbeard is actually hosting the matches itself. Okay, so now Blackbeard is asking me for my ID, so I'll just say it's this. Let me just double check that, ladies and gentlemen. That is correct. Here you go, sir. Oh, I cannot message that yet because of the message spamming restrictions, I think. Alright, Blackbeard has followed me. Now in matches. Now I'm just waiting for Blackbeard314 to actually follow me back in. So I didn't have a chance to go and get my water, but let's see how things go. So I'm going to shift it over here. There we go. And the blue team was trolling somehow by picking Rafaela. I do not think picking Rafaela is a bad move, Kimono. I do think that picking Rafaela is actually also a pretty good move. If anything, Rafaela and Estes probably are good options. But I would probably pick Rafaela because at the very least she can still boost movement speed in addition to healing the team members as well, providing some mobility, maybe even as an escape. And she also has stunning as well. But naturally Rafaela does not have the superior healing capabilities as compared to Estes, which again, pros and cons, apples, oranges. So I do not see a problem with picking Rafaela, but I just felt that probably in terms of coordination and fighting power then, they probably lost a bit much to it, despite the fact that they got some CC in addition to that. I play all super characters as a support main, but my favorite currently would be Angela. Chocolates, I understand that. By the way, Chocolates, my main, as I mentioned before, is actually Estes. Yay, Chocolates praised me. I'm so special. On focus? What's that mean? I don't understand. Yo. Well, let's see. The enemy has export who's immune when alt form if they think of doing that. Well, I do think that it's about the timing of using your ultimate, right? And even if Rafaela's ultimate does not stun export during that moment, if she time it well, she can still stun more than one hero. And again, I used Rafaela before. I think I know what I'm talking about, and I think Chocolates can. Oh, what's this? On focus shows up in your ML stream when someone checks your profile. Oh my, I'm so embarrassed. Blackbeard checking me out. Checking me, this humble small-time streamer. Oh my. I have to say that in one point, I'm quite glad of the inclusion of Angela. But I do say that at the end of the day, considering that Rafaela is the OG healer of Mobile Legends, she hasn't really changed much or upgraded much. The only thing that they actually gave her was that her dying throw, she could shoot out a Shinku Hadoken, which most of the time doesn't really do much. But occasionally she might still be able to get a kill out of it. Hey, Ali Dinir, I suppose. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, my friend. I'm curious on how many people are watching me now. I'm so curious. Alright, here we go. I'll just tell them that howdy folks, I am ready to rock and roll. We are still waiting for the other team though. We cannot proceed just like this. Say hi to your friends on stream. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm giving the participants a chance to say hello to their various fans and friends live on stream right now. And already, there they go. They say hello there. What's up? Uncle Mori squad versus Demigod squad. Let's go. That could be interesting. Kimono, that could be interesting. I would love to show the world the power of Testes the Estes. Yes, chocolates, you heard that right. Turns out Estes is Estes. That's weird. Estes' real name is actually Testes. I discovered that one time when I was streaming. It was a huge revolution, or rather, sorry, a huge revelation, not revolution. It would be weird. Shout out to our madams. I shall do that. And as requested by AFJ now, this is a shout out to Ma'am Nikki and Ma'am Joy. Whatever they are. I'm sorry if I don't know you. Forgive me. Alright. Where is the other team? Oh my goodness. Shoko Arc, thank you very much for following my channel. Oh my. I'm so humbled. Wait, Choco Arc, is that chocolates? Chocolates are. Did you follow me? Oh darn, the notification got blocked by all my other labels. Ooh, that was embarrassing. But chocolates, Choco Arc, thank you very much for following, man. I really appreciate that. Let's switch the screen over to this so that we get all the bigger screen there. I'm still at the bottom. Notice me, senpai. Also, this sponsored by Coca-Cola. Get your... I wouldn't want to go that far, my friend. But sure, this show is not sponsored by Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, can you hear me? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let me just... Since while we're still waiting, I'm going to refill my water real quick. I'll be right back. And I returned just like David Blaine, getting myself refilled in this wonderful bottle of water. Jolly got that. Delicious and nutritious, so to speak. Righto, so I'm very curious though, guys. I have a very interesting, well, maybe interesting, suffice to say. I have a question to ask. Your chocolates. Oh my god. You found me. On Twitch. Oh wait, well then again my username did say Twitch. I suppose not surprised that you would eventually find me. But still, chocolates, thanks so much for coming onto my stream, man. And you can talk to Kimono God and who else is here? Is Berserk still here? Berserk-chan? I don't know. I don't know if he's still around. At least Kimono is still around. In May. What's this? Morris, can you go to the versus seat and type in chat? Come at me, bro, please. No! That's a terrible thing! I cannot do that! I'm a streamer! You fools! You fools! You know, Choco, for For someone that's being named after a delicious treat, you're suggesting we do something that's not very delicious. This is Blackbeard, I'll say that. Let me just say that. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I'll just say hi to this popular streamer, Blackbeard. Oh, what's going on? Is there anything in the background? Nope, still nothing. Still no updates yet. Let me check Discord. Okay. Let's see. I don't see them. I don't see them. I do not see them around. Where's the other team? Where's the other team? Kimono's asking me to do it. Do it. Just do it. Phew. I thought I lost my mind. I'm not playing AOV. I'm playing. This is Mobile Legends, sir. I lost my mind. That 4-time rematch. I'm gonna change it to the Western expense. There we go. Truly shocking. Also, I've been challenged by the chat. That's right, I'm putting it down on you guys. Well, someone's commenting my previous videos, it would seem. From back in 2018. Oh my god. So what's going on? No, Choco, you're terrible. Oh my goodness. Ah, Demi's here finally. All right, there. Whoops, whoops. Nope, 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 no. I'll just do it here. As requested. Requested by the stream. I am compelled to say. Ahem. Come at me, bro. There. I said it. You're all happy now? My streaming career is over. You psychos! You psychos! Hey there, Dex. How's it going? Welcome to the stream, man. I'll take that as a pass. I don't need your acceptance, Chocolate. I don't need your acceptance, Kimo. God damn it. Welcome, Dex. I got bullied by my stream. Hey, Rafael, how's it going? Alright, let me stop the radio and bring back the audio of the game. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the finale. Both teams will need to fight a best of 3 rounds. They will need to fight Both either teams need to whichever team wins 2 matches first wins the entire tournament,
Your
at least
team
for this
is
week,
banning.
this today. So that's the important thing that you guys need to take note of. And Kyle
team is
Mendoza
banned.
and Julius Soriano Logente, thank you very much for following, and checking on the stream. I really appreciate that.
Your team is banning.
All right, so far they have banned Kufra. Interesting choice. They definitely seem a lot of devastating effects about that. And they also banned X-Boy and Harith. Now, who will be the 4th ban, though? Is it going to be Angela? No, it's Valor.
Your team is picking.
Right, here we go. Gushin takes the first
Your team
lock-in.
is picking.
And Kimmy does seem to be a very strong second. Oh, no, it's actually...
Kimi.
Okay, it's Kimmy. That's psych. That's psych. OMG. That's psych. Not cool. But Grok's
team is
coffin is just
picking.
like covering Kimmy's face entirely. Alright, Esmeralda with Cho right there.
Esmeralda.
Is it me or does Cho's pants look way too big?
Your team is picking.
There we go there. Who is going to be the 3rd choice for Team Red for the demigods? Use your satanic powers. Oh, Leo
Your
Mort.
team is banning.
I want. Then this brings in the question: would Team Red bring in Angela? Very interesting notion now, don't you think so? So if Team Blue actually responds by banning Angela, I might be onto something. Yeah, I mean, so far the composition for Team Blue seems good. The composition for Team Red seems good. But it's still too early to tell. There's still 2 more missing slots. And they're still trying to ban heroes, though. But I'm not sure if Team Blue has fallen asleep. Nope. Kaja has
Your
been blocked.
team is banning.
Like this. It did this, though. It goes, stop in the name of love.
Your
Alright.
team is picking.
Estes? You banned Estes? Come on, bro. Alright, fine. Fair enough. You banned my main. Sniff. Alright, so.
Rafaela.
Your team is
Rafaela.
picking.
I know that's a. I know that's a good band, but still. Estes, man. Come on. Estes, my main man.
Helkert.
That sounds wrong. Hellkurt. Interesting, very interesting choice. Is Franco gonna take that slot?
Franco.
It is.
Your team is picking.
The inclusion of Hellkurt could be very useful. Now that I think about it, Hellkurt's skill could minimize vision, and then Esmeralda could ambush them. Your mind has been blown.
Luna.
Kimono, calm down. Estes is not your godfather. I'm your godfather. Just kidding, bro. Although technically you have never told me that, but you know what? I'll give it to you, Kimono. I'll give it to you. Just let you feel a bit better about yourself. So Lunox, Rafaela. Very interesting choices right there, ladies and gentlemen. And without further ado, let's get into the first of the finale. Here we go. This is gonna be, once again, let me just reiterate, this is gonna be a match between Adios Finale and the Demigods. Coming to theaters near you. Starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. A good ass. Hey, I'm a goddamn good ass this. Come on, Kimono. Have faith in me, please. But nonetheless, the focus is not on me, but on these heroes, these fantastic folks jumping to the fray with their incredible skills. So let's take a look at Rafaela.
All troops deployed.
But already at the front of the lane itself would be Franco right there. hiding in the shadows, ready to do the crucial hook there. But I think they're already complaining about the ping already. Not too sure if that's the case, but we should have to see. Already the first onslaughts right there, but red team is just pushing them back. Of course, naturally, it is still too early to tell. They're just like hugging it so that they can minimize the amount of damage. And now they are now asking for a remake. This is very odd. They are desperate to calling for a remake. Very desperate. And it is a remake, ladies and gentlemen. Were you guys expecting that? I was kind of hoping that things went well. But the power of the ping cannot be denied. And now, the waiting game commences. So when the players decide everything themselves, rip. No kimono. It's not about the whole thing that the kimono should so. Fuck it, let's do it. Just do it. Do it. Alright, 1, 2, go. That's all the host usually says. Right now I'm just waiting for the organizers to decide what they want to do. David, what is going on? Just deal with it. I always have to deal with terrible random players. But of course, this is nonetheless, both teams want to have the best possible situation when they go into a competitive game where there is actual cash rewards involved. So I understand that, I totally do. But at the same time, it's not exactly that great of a content for streamers. You're getting pings of 283. How did you guys get that ping though? I hope you guys are not using VPN. If you guys are using VPN, it can contribute to its ping. It has been known towards that. So if you guys are using VPN, I would highly recommend not to do that. Speaking of which, I still haven't gotten around to creating that video on like what simple steps you could do to potentially maybe improve your ping, improve your internet connections. I think I should get that started on ASAP. I can share it with you guys. It's like there are 3 easy steps on improving your internet connection, something like that. Again, where's this music from, man? By working, you can get that money. Oh. So what is going on? Demigods will host since the last game where they hosted doesn't seem to have a problem. Follow the left-right order. Alright, so it would seem Demigods will be hosting instead. So I'm waiting for Yome to invite me in. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'm bored. So I'm dancing to the beat. Dancing to the beat. Save me now. Save me now. You see, even the song is talking about saving me now. Save me. Save all of you. Okay, here's a random question to let you solve. It says that let's see if they're gonna hack. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. I have no comments about that. You can't even hear the beat. You can't hear it? Alright, I'll make it louder. Oh my goodness, the drilling. How's this? Is this better? Why are there so many construction things happening near my place today? There's a construction happening right outside my window. They're jackhammering the floor. Then there's some kind of a funeral band taking place right outside of my house, just opposite of me. And now some neighbor is drilling something. Today has been an explosion of noises. I mean, I totally understand about the funeral thing. It's just I'm just saying that all of this is happening today. Like, this incredible string of coincidences is crazy. Hey, Miss Parna, I suppose. How's it going? Welcome to the stream itself. We're still waiting for the team members, the various team participating teams to actually come on in. No, I'm just at the main screen. Yep, I'm responding back. Oh, thank you for calling me Sir, Glance. You're calling me Sir. Wow, Glance, I feel special. What is going on? There we go, finally. We're in now. Alright, let's switch the music, or rather the sound. Stop. That sudden stop. I'm muting the game. There we go. And then putting it right here. And we're in now, like, guys. Let's see if the
Your
remake
team is banned.
does improve the ping. Let's see. Let us see if this will fix it. For this summer, Jean-Claude Van Damme is Estes. Or Estes. Alright. Do they not want to just randomly ban someone to move things along? We do not know, ladies and gentlemen, but we have
Your
definitely
team is
exceeded our
banned.
streaming time. It was supposed to end at 3 p.m, but the excitement is prolonging
Your team
the
is
incredible
banned.
streams. Sorry, I'm just making a joke out of it. Anyways, nonetheless, they're banning. They're going through the
team
process
is
of banning,
picking.
repicking the previous heroes itself. We are going into the match itself. Hopefully, the match being hosted by
Your team is
demigods
picking.
should be considerably better.
Rock.
We should have to see how it goes.
Rafaela.
Your team
Rafaela,
is picking.
Rafaela.
Helker.
Your team is picking.
Your team is picking.
Leomord.
Your
Nice.
team is banning. Your team
Oh,
is
for a
banning.
moment that scared me. I thought they picked Atlas. Then it turns out, oh, they banned Atlas. So, whew. That's a sweat off my bro.
Your team is picking.
Sorry, not my
Lunax.
bro. Brow. Oh,
Your team
Lunax. There
is
we go.
picking.
And
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda and
Franco.
fantastic.
Your team is picking.
Who's the last one's gonna be? Kimmy.
Kimi.
Demigods is looking for a manager. Hashtag Demi. Glenn, are you trying to tell me something? Are you hinting to me something, sir? Wink, wink, hint, hint. And off we go. Hold on, looks like it's getting a bit darker. Oh, the brightness of the screen is still light, but it definitely seems that it's gonna about to rain. So prepare yourself, guys. Prepare yourself. Prepare for the future. All right, now cross your fingers, guys.
Welcome to
Let's
Mobile
go and
Legends.
see what they will have to say.
5 seconds till
They
the
say
enemy
goods,
reaches the
not
battlefield.
good. They say
Smash
goods.
them.
Very big difference.
All
Very
troops
different.
deployed.
Esmeralda says good, so far good. Alright, looks like Demi is truly the secret to having great ping. Demigods. Ah, glad you're spreading that they're looking for a manager. I see. Well, too bad I can't apply for that since I'm in Singapore. Alright, looks like a mosh pit is gonna happen soon. Not yet, but they are trying to sneak around it, trying to steal that jungle itself. Very, very naughty. This distraction technique is doing fantastic. All the blue team seems to be doing the same. It's like, nope. But however, red team is going to come in to respond to that. There you go. Itself, blue team's attempt to try to sneak kill the jungle did not work out well. With a first blood, 2 first blood on the on the blue team side. This exchange kind of balanced things out, surprising enough, despite the fact that... Okay, you know what, I spoke... My mistake. They did not... how should I say? What was that word? I'm a loss at words now. This is crazy. They did not balance things out. Red team is ripping them apart at the start. This incredible... starting movement on red team itself is showing incredible coordination and just incredible amount of attack. They're just focusing fire on one target, taking them out really, really quick, and that is amazing. Alright, let's follow Grok and see where you're up to. No, you're going back home, but let's take a look at Cho. What does Cho have to say? Not much. You couldn't get anyone to want his signature, but I think another mosh pit is about to happen, ladies and gentlemen. What is gonna happen right now? Franco tried to hook there, missed its target just by a tad budge, but already red team is going for the turtle. What will Team Blue gonna do? They noticed that. They're waiting for that moment. But unfortunately Lunox says nope. Snapped her fingers and got the turtle in this case. Red is just pushing ahead with that momentum, if anything. But still, as we all know, Mobile Legends, with any mobile match, and with a 5th kill right under the red team's belt, things are looking pretty bad for Team Blue, though. I have to say. Still, it is still relatively the early game of Mobile Legends right now, so it's still a bit too early to tell. Franco tried to push Grok into it, but underestimated Grok's incredible mobility, despite the fact that he is literally a pile of rocks. Cho's in the bushes, tried to ambush them, but then realized that it just wasn't good enough. Let's take a look over there. What is Grok up to? Let's see what Cho looks like is about to ready to steal, but then Rafaela notices that with her first skill, which is also a great way to discover any hiding, any ambushing heroes too. So it's also a pretty good strategy to use. Of course, you also need to take into consideration of items that is able to replenish your mana regeneration as quickly as possible. Gushin's waiting in the bushes, waiting for that moment. As we look over here, red team is about to ambush themselves. Franco missed that hook again, just by a smidge. It was so close, but Lunox jumping in. Will Cho take the hit? He most certainly did. Early death for that. Esmeralda the second, Franco the third, and now the bottom lane is absolutely clear for it to be taken out for reconstruction. Alas, no one took that reconstruction role. And Gushin continues to hide that. He stays in the shadows, is waiting for his time, bidding his time itself, but however, dashes it in, gets taken out by Lunox in the process, and the turtle is yet wide open for anyone to take it again, namely Team Red. But is Cho gonna jump in itself? He is unable to find that opening, being pressured mentally, and physically as well, by the presence of Grok alone. And we look over here, anything happening over here, but however, a lot of action is taking place at the bottom lane. And now they're into a divide and conquer strategy at the moment. Leo Martin with that right horse itself activated his ultimate, and hits nothing in the process. Kimi with a long-range shot there, just constantly poking them itself. Grok going into deep jungle itself. There we go. And just barely manages to take out Grok, but the rest of the red team is here to steal the jungle and take out Cho in the process. And the next target does seem to be Franco as well. And at this point, with 13-2 kills, and with red just having an incredible lead both in number of kills and the amount of gold, it just seems like the momentum is just behind Demigod from start to finish, ladies and gentlemen. There we go, middle lane tower, yet another one goes down, bites the dust. They continue to jungle starve Team Blue. Team Blue is just having so much, like, lacking of opportunities to try to push their agenda, but even so, the vast difference in terms of resources and kills right now is just stalking. Not to mention, Team Red has yet to lose a single turret, and Blue Team unfortunately loses yet another one, with the last line defense seemingly in desperate situation. But even so, that unleashing of ultimate just wasn't enough to stop Team Red itself. Even so, the defensive impact is so minimal, doesn't really seem to do much. Cho jumps into the first cell, tried to take out Esmeralda, tried to take down Kimi, successfully does so, barely gets away, but that hook right with that Cho unfortunately pays the price for that action. Lunox manages to get away, but gets taken down rather callously by that turret, unfortunately. As we can see, Leomort doing what he does, sneaking away, taking down the turret as quickly as he can, but Esmeralda is going to take this chance, using an ultimate, misses the mark. But Leomort is making his way, ultimate right over there, so they're both exchanging ultimates, but the only one that seems to hit is Leomort's. Let me just take this chance to drink. And immediately Team Red changes their focus to the turret itself. Blue Team does seem to be rather unaware of what's going on, focusing their defensive measures in the middle lane, giving that precious opening of taking down the turret to Team Red. And now Grok is coming in, ready, blocking that path itself, taking this chance to possibly 1v1 on Esmeralda. Very close to the part itself. Rafaela is just doing amazing with her first skill, giving that extra movement speed to help Grok do the, chase after Esmeralda with incredible success. Leomort with the ultimate itself on horseback. There we go, yet another final line of defense down for Team Red. Right now, it just seems incredibly dire for Team Red itself. The amount of gold, the amount of kills are more than double, ladies and gentlemen. Gushin jumps in, gets taken out instead, despite his attempts to slow down their progress. Esmeralda also as well, but it's just the amount, just being overwhelmed in both numbers and firepower is just way too obvious. And that is the end of the first round, ladies and gentlemen. We will now move on to the second round. That is incredible. That is crazy. But now that we also have to consider the ping that's being received on both teams if they are not being hosted by Demigod. So what will happen? That means that Demigod probably will have to host the next round again, which means Demigod's probably going to be blue team, followed by finale is going to be on the red team themselves. Sorry, I think I'm confused that Demigod's supposed to be on the red team. That's why they're happy entry pushing it down. My apologies about that. Didn't look. So right now, there we go, being accepted of that. Looks like there was a lag problem. Because if there is still a lag problem, unfortunately there is very little that we can do on our side as well. Right, Blackblade has also joined me as well. Blackblade, if you can hear me, can I be your friend? So if that momentum is as how it should be, if red team continues with that agenda, aka Demigod, then things could be looking really, really dire for them. So far, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you are enjoying the stream. I hope that you are enjoying my commentary. I hope that things are moving well. Well, Glenn Collins, if you're not exactly looking for a manager but looking for a streamer, I could be that guy. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Right, it looks like we're still waiting, but I think we're about to get into the game now. Let's see. And what is going on? Let's see. I am good to go. There we go. All right. So much for that. Right then. So we're now into our first ban. Let's see what happens right now.
Your team is banning.
Esmeralda being banned. Herald is the
team
second
is
one to
banning.
go.
Your team is banning.
Your team is banning.
Your team is picking.
So far, they banned Kimmy, they banned Valor, classic
team
choices,
is
but
picking.
Export is still going on strong. Not a lot of people has been banning Export, despite that, despite his incredible resilience to stay alive in
Gushan.
the
Your
matches.
team is picking.
So that's actually pretty impressive, if you ask me.
Kufra.
So let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Abriki, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, man. What do we have here? I'm now actually commentating the final last matches
team
of
is picking.
GamelinG's Mobile Legends Dauntless Arena Tournament. So right now it's actually a match between demigods and... Oh, darn, I kept forgetting the other team's name. What was it called? Adios Finale. There we go. Adios Finale. I need to remember that. Or Hasta la Vista, baby.
Your team is banning.
Righto. So with that, Rafaela is back in shape again. If anything, if this momentum is to go on strong, that means Demigod has to maintain that position, because like previously, in the previous match they were Team Blue. They have been trying to hold the line.
Your team is banning.
They banned Halkert. Interesting choice. So what would Team Red ban though?
Your team is picking.
But if anything, right now is that both
Carry.
teams are actually swapped
Your team
over. So
is
right now,
picking.
Demi has an incredible momentum to try to push back, or rather to try to win over the next round. If they manage to win the next round, Demigod wins. So right now, the pressure is on Adios Finale. Yeah, I remember the team's name now.
Lunox.
Let's go to win, Brookie, bro. That's cool, bro. I'm not playing it. I just want to let you guys know. I'm just a commentator, shoutcaster for the tournament right now.
Your team
And actually, we are
is
at the end game. Marvel not included. But nonetheless, the characters have been chosen very similar to the previous one. Masha. If Masha is locked in, I will be very, very impressed. Masha, because I personally have bought Masha, she is an incredible pusher. She pushes really fast. She takes down targets really quickly, especially towers. So, but however, it doesn't seem to be the case. Looks like Leomon is here to stay. We are not going to see some Masha action today, unfortunately. But nonetheless, Demi and Adio's finale has switched roles right now. So right now, if Blue manages to win this round, Demigods will be the winner of today's tournament. But if Adio's finale wins this round instead, both teams will have one last chance of winning the final third round, and that is gonna be extremely pressurizing. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the second round, or potentially the final round of Mobile Legends. Here we go. Hello there, Suchini Waltz. Welcome to the stream itself. And Glenn Collins says, please handle Demi with care. I don't know about that. Alright, so with that said, I hope you guys are still around. I hope you guys are still staying put. We are now at the finale. Let's cheer for them, and let's cheer for everyone. They so far have been giving us a fantastic show. Those incredible mosh pits of fights, those are so amazing.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
There we go, my friends. Yeah.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash
And
them.
exports like you know, like Christian's
All
place
troops
with like
deployed.
flames, like blessing it. All right, here we go. Kurfai there initiating the first attack to on the red team themselves. Grok coming in with a swipe that charging that attack. So far pretty quiet, but if we look over at the bottom of the cell, Leomon is trying to fight against Claude, and Claude is just paving the way ahead. But if we come back here again, both teams are now fighting for that jungle, for that buff itself. Blue is just pushing red away, while Export holds its position. Red team just simply couldn't find much of an opportunity to try to steal it. But it would seem that Red team's attempts to try to hold their ground did not succeed, though. Export actually notices Leomar right there. So far in anything, the momentum has been pretty strong, and that wall that was meant to actually block Rafaela's escape, Luna's escape, did not turn out as well as they hoped that it would. But the exchange are still going on strong, guys. We might have our first kill right over here. Is it gonna be Grok? No, unfortunately not. That is not the case. It seems to be Rafaela. Rafaela is the first down with the exchange to Lunox. Grok is down as well. Gushin as well. This exchange of 3-1 at the moment. Can you imagine, like, a mobile game? So much action happening within the first 2 minutes. This is insane, ladies and gentlemen. Cho doing that kick right there. Successfully doing so. That incredible dive to the tower itself. That was really, really gutsy. Very gutsy indeed. Glenn, you are very excited about that. So if we actually look over here again, now that the turtle is now alive, both teams are definitely eyeing on it. There we go, X-Borg waiting for his turn, jumps into the fray, burns a giant rock, which is known as Grok itself, further supported by Kufra. But his attempts were thwarted by a giant wall of rock itself. Cho manages to continue with this continued passion, continued interest in kicking people and punching people to death, while the rest of the blue team itself takes out a giant turtle and takes home herbal turtle soup. Glock goes in itself, further supported by Kufra. Ultimates are a galore. There we go, holding on strong. Xbox jumps into the fray. No one goes down for the count yet, but they are now trying their best to take down their jungle. Whoever got it, I honestly am unable to tell. But who will get that last hit itself? Xbox with the flame itself, and I am inclined to believe that it's actually Grok who got the last hit. Very close exchange.
Retreat.
English spoken, dollop. Zucchini rolls? I have no idea what you just said. And so far both teams are just testing each other's waters. No towers, no turrets have yet to go down yet. But Claude, with his attempts to do so, his attempts were failed. But both teams are refusing to relinquish their hold. The concentration trying to take them out. Red team is really cautious in trying to push ahead and just focusing on getting as much jungle targets as they could possibly can, while letting their minions, letting their creeps to soften up the turrets. There we go. Kurfan initiated the attack, followed by Xbox following up close itself, but the rest of red team kept their distance. Cho takes the first hit to the face, goes down for the count. And both teams are just keeping that distance. Red team hugging the walls, but however, Rafaela seems to be the next to go down itself. Xborg 2 and Kofra 3 on death.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
Lunox retaliates by taking out
Double kill.
Grok, but Gushin retaliates back by jumping right into the tower.
Shut down.
Leomon as well. Here comes the exchange. Ladies and gentlemen, this is insane. Already blue team has already down for the count, but they retaliate, but we revive just as fast enough. Chill going in. Dragon Punch, Hadouken, and Shoryuken. Right there. The turtle sure did travel a bit far. And back to the focus again. Grok holding in position, waiting for the right moment before the edge jumping in to take up the softened turtle. Is that moment now? Is that moment in? Who will take it? No, rather Lunox manages to grab it just in time. Grok missed his chance, unfortunately. As we wait over there, Cho takes his chances, about to jump into it, misses his time. His entry point as well. That is most unfortunate. But already, the rest of the blue team is clearing up the creep waves, putting an incredible amount of pressure onto the turret, which Cho single-handedly took down with just fists and kicks. With the first turret taken down on the red team side, blue is just continuing that trend, taking out a second turret. Grok putting that wall up, giving precious ample retreat space for the red team, for his fellow teammates itself. But Xport might be a bit of a trouble there. Well, how will he respond? By burning his path behind him. But fortunately, there goes with Claude supporting it in the process itself, shooting people drastically. But they are still being hounded from all sides, ladies and gentlemen.
Initiate retreat.
Still considering how things are going on, the damage has been drastically reduced, losses minimized, and even so, they still managed to take out some of the red team's members just as well. A red blood cell, thank you very much for following my stream, man. Blah blah blah. Anil Maher, thank you very much for following me. Thank you for being my fan. And the third red tower gold crumbles into dust. Despite the fact that red team is now holding on a lot better than the previous game, the momentum of blue team cannot be denied. 3 turrets down is already 3 steps ahead. This is an incredible amount of pressure that red team is now experiencing from demigods. This finale are seeing themselves in a pretty bad pickle if they are not taking this chance to try to take precious resources for themselves, buffing themselves in the process. But Team Blue is just unrelentless, taking out target after target with a double kill right there, ladies and gentlemen. Red Team has wiped out already. If anything, this is a crucial time for Team Blue to just continue with that steamrolling, ladies and gentlemen. And that's it. There he goes with the second line of defense. They're now aiming for the third now. They are willing to take that damage. And successfully doing so. This incredible progress, ladies and gentlemen. The middle lane is completely wiped out in less than 9 minutes. And it seems to be like the pattern is starting to show a little bit. Kufra charging himself, ready to fling into the fray, but not seeing much of a chance over there. Gets interrupted by Leomar there. Activates his skill. Leomar might not be able to survive this, but Leomar responds with his ultimate tail, but gets pushed further away from home base. Further supported by Xborg. That's an incredible play right there. Cho jumps into the fray itself, which nonetheless, with the middle lane completely open, this puts a gigantic middle hole, middle gaping hole in Team Raid's defense. And with the top lane about to go down, ladies and gentlemen, there goes yet another turret with Xborg saying a GG to everyone else. I think already Team Blue is extremely confident in their victory, in their foregone conclusion of victory. However, it would seem so as the odds start to go against them. The exchange is still going on strong. Carry still could not hold it that back, despite that he was back in the home base healing back up. But looks like Team Red has given up. The heroes, the big winners of today, ladies and gentlemen, is Demigods. Woo! Oh dear. Let's give everyone a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Demigods is the winner of today's tournament. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have concluded today's tournament, folks. Let me just give a congratulations to Team Demi. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was the conclusion match between Adios Finale and Demigods. And Demigods have gotten like completely mowed over the competition from start to finish, getting to where they are right now, being the champions, the winners of today's tournament of GamelinG's Mobile Legends Dauntless Arena. And 81433031, thank you very much for becoming a fan. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So right now, let me just check with the organizers to see what's next, though. But nonetheless, it would seem like pretty much we are at the end of the program itself. The winners has already been decided. It has already been concluded. It's definitely Demigods. Demigods has won, and I think just in time too, before the drilling gets any louder and more noticeable. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for participating. I hope you guys have fun. I have fun commenting, guys, meeting with you guys, meeting with you folks, learning about you guys, especially Chocolates and Raffles and Miss Pema, and I got some new friends that I met here as well on Twitch, YouTube, Nemo TV, D Live, and it's so many different platforms, and it's just an incredible experience. So you guys did an incredible job. Let me also message it in Facebook as well. So congratulations to the winners, Team Demigod! Exclamation mark. There we go. So yeah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of the show. Let me just check with the organizers. Will there be anything else though? So by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you see, if you like my content so far, if you like my commentating, and you also like me, I hope, do follow. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Oop. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you, Morris, for casting. Oh, thank you. Oh, I got thanked for casting. That's so nice. So sick. So sweet. So sweet. So let me just check. Is there anything else with this, folks? If there's none, then I think that we have actually truly reached the end of the stream itself. Tonight, I do plan on streaming. Do plan on playing some games. So if you guys like what you're watching, do go ahead, follow my channel, subscribe to my channels, and all that wonderful stuff. And I would love to see you guys soon. Alright? So with that all said, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Uncle Morris, also known as Morris. You guys can call me Morris too. And I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.
Don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living. Yeah, yeah. The pressure inside was building. I felt under attack, and now my mind's attacked. And I've chosen my path. I've chosen my path.